right?
Right.
Can I make a history check? Because what I'm curious about is this is Amorta. It's the land of the it's this used to be a land of monsters, or mostly monsters.
Yeah,
it
men
still
and
is.
monsters.
And
Right.
it still is. I want to know if there is some ancient history. Like, I'm talking like Holy Grail, Crusades kind of stuff that the tribes would recognize. Like any history,
Like
in
any
that
story,
diagram.
like artifact they may have that has gone missing, that you might that might be in the Fox's stash.
That could conceivably be okay. That's going to be a pretty tough check.
Yeah, I mean, there is a possibility maybe the Fox House has done raids against the tribes. We don't know.
So basically, I'll just put it out on the table then. Basically, my plan is that I want to see if I can read up some history about some of these tribes and make the argument that we're not just going for gold. We're going to reclaim history, specifically pieces of their history that have been long forgotten.
Okay. Yeah, make your history check. Like I said, though, it's going to be a little tough.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't think tribes especially have like great
can Finn help me with this and I get advantage?
Finn has to help you, not me. There's no way that.
Sure.
Okay, so this is with advantage. Okay. Well, actually, hold on. Who has the highest history in this? Let's actually
look.
You have luck.
Not me.
You have luck, so you.
I do have luck.
You're the one with luck.
Realistically,
So probability.
Okay, it's probably gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Breaking in the books. Oh, natural 20!
Oh, natural 20.
Unless the DC's 25. Unless the DC's 25.
No,
can't
the
believe
DC was 21.
No.
Okay, we got it. Let's go.
We got it.
You two you guys just spent like 24 hours in the library. Let's go.
That's
right.
I can't believe that fucking just happened.
Yeah, neither can I. Let me have a look.
But I think that's a really good point to make, though. We're not there just for money. We're there to reclaim your lost culture and history. I think that's a very good thing, especially if we find out maybe Fox was like maybe their ancestors in some way like raided tribal lands, because I can totally see that happening, right, in proximity to where we are, to the Foxes. Like maybe they had a run-in with the tribes, so it's not a far.
It's not a far off, because you have to think about it. We've been having a war with the dragons for forever, basically.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that at some point maybe the dragons came over and took a bunch of stuff that wasn't theirs and brought it back.
Consider how.
Yeah, but it's also like
That's
I mean, it's not also just the dragons. Like, even maybe before the dragons, or even for the Fox family, maybe they just had like a conflict with the, because it's their inheritance, right?
Yes.
So like they could have just saved it in their stash, and then like some of that stuff is now in the land of dragons, right? So, I mean, it's we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. All right. Okay. The lizard folk, you do believe, have such a treasure.
Oh, okay, let's go.
You believe they do have it. It is an ancient sword that was once used by a great lizard folk knight.
Oh.
And when I tell you, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You can't pronounce the name of the sword, but and translated into common, it means black razor. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone want to fill me in? What's going on?
Well, in D&D lore, it's a really powerful
It's a
artifact.
really dope ass sword.
Yeah.
All right, so very simply put for Justin, it is a +3 greatsword.
Oh my
Whenever
God.
you reduce a creature to 0 hit points, it instantly dies, and Black Razor eats its soul, unless it's a construct or an undead. If a creature
that's sick.
if its soul is eaten by Black Razor, it can only be restored by a wish spell.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
When
So
Black
this is
Razor, When
Oh, sorry,
Black
go
Razor
ahead.
eats someone's soul, the wielder gets temporary hit points equal to the slain creature's hit point maximum.
What?
These hit points
What?
fade after 24 hours. As long
Oh
as
my
these
God.
temporary hit points last, you keep Black Razor in hand, you have advantage on attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
This is a crazy sword, guys. Yeah, maybe.
If you hit an undead with this weapon, you take
Yeah, Justin,
1d10,
it's still going.
you take 1d10 necrotic damage, and the target regains 1d10 hit points. If this necrotic damage reduces you to 0 hit points, Black Razor eats your soul.
Oh.
Additionally, while you hold the weapon, you are aware of the presence of tiny or larger creatures within 60 feet of you that are not constructs or undead. You also cannot be charmed or frightened. Further, Black Razor can cast haste on you once per day.
No
It
shot.
decides when to cast the spell and maintains concentration so you don't have to. The problem, though, is that Black Razor is an intelligent weapon. It can
Oh, yeah?
speak to you. It can speak to the user. It is quite intelligent, and it is accustomed to being obeyed.
Yeah. It's a
Huh.
sword.
Now I'm thinking. You know
It's
what?
not really evil. It's more
It has its own
nihilistic.
personality and like it's sentient. So
Yeah.
it's like
I mean,
it's got its own
Yeah,
goals.
itself, it's
Yeah,
evil.
that's
So,
that's a sword worthy of being called like a legendary like weapon, or it's an
It's a-
artifact.
It's an
It's
Yeah.
it's worth it. So if that's one such sword, are we able to find out if it's something that could be in Fox's stash?
we can
That would
say we
require
know
another
it
history
is.
check. It was lost 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
we're
was
gonna
lost-
have to look through the records. We're gonna have to compare.
Yes. You're gonna have to start
Well,
comparing
at the
notes.
very least, we can consider putting that name
On the
into-
table.
on the table and say we believe that this ancient sword, Black Razor, is in this stash, and we would be
Yeah.
more than willing to return it to its people. And I think that would be a very convincing argument.
Try to make a history though. Like, let's just make sure we're tracking this right.
Oh,
like, where it's
another
going.
one? Okay, all right.
Because either way, if let's say it doesn't end up in the stash, if we find out where it is, we can bargain with that.
Okay,
We can just say
okay.
after the expedition, we'll tell you where where Black Razor is.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, round 2 history check.
Okay.
All right.
Help
Look at my
Mr.
two.
Finn's helping me out with the books.
I wanna imagine Arthos comes in with cookies and coffee. That's all he can really do.
Thank you, Artos. Food for the soul. Food for the soul.
Food for the
Alright.
soul.
Okay. Well, that's not
No!
as good.
14.
14.
You know what?
Probably.
Fuck it. I'm
Luck.
gonna use luck.
Luck.
Higher. Okay,
Yeah,
19.
that's better. That's better.
All right. So yeah, it takes another day. Or if you're willing to take a level of exhaustion, you can do it all in one day to do this research.
Well,
Are we in a hurry? I don't think we are.
I would rather not take the exhaustion. I'm okay with
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it takes a couple of days of research, but yeah, you do not believe that this. You don't have like an exact record of where it was last seen, but according to the records that Artus's ancestors pillaged from the Fox Castle.
Oh, we actually got the books.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
you
so
remember
good.
You remember that one?
Yeah, the flashback.
That flashback scene we did. Yeah,
Yeah. I remember.
that wasn't for
Thanks-
nothing. You
thanks-
guys stole the books.
yep.
Thanks, flashback night.
That is true. We did steal the books.
That
Holy
was
Oh my
shit.
god.
Yeah, this is why you're
Oh.
looking through it. You're able to find, and you can, with reasonable certainty, put this knight somewhere around, in Black Razor, somewhere around the treasure.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like movement. It makes
Furthermore-
sense. Okay.
Yeah. Furthermore, based on what Daniel told you, the treasure's not actually on the continent, but on a small island about 100 or so miles away.
Oh, that's better
So,
actually.
Yeah, it's still within geographically. It's still within spitting distance, but
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you don't
better
have
than
to
going on the mainland.
yeah. So that does, however, also raise another question. of are there like pirates or smugglers who decided to take a risk by hiding their goods on islands outside of Immorta's control by going all the way over and hiding among the dragons?
That's an interesting thing as well. Yeah.
True.
You don't know the answer to that question.
We don't know.
Yeah, it's
we don't
interesting.
know.
Damn it.
We're not even really a coastal house, so I doubt we even deal with pirates,
No,
right?
no.
Yeah.
We're more of a bandit.
I
Like-
think we're gonna be dealing with pirates in the near future.
Pirates are just like bandits, only on the ocean.
on
Yeah.
the sea, but like they have their own politics, right? We just have our own like bandit sort of like info chart. We just don't have anything about pirates.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's
There's
very
also-
useful. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also another problem depending on how you go. The various forts are not particularly. They don't particularly take kindly to people who want to go launch their own little sailing crusade westward.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they don't want to provoke the dragons anymore. They're already dealing with near constant siege.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think what makes sense timeline wise is that while they're handling the whole like lizard thing, is it okay if I try to find a way to get boats while you guys are doing this?
Sure.
Alright, yeah.
Do it.
What trick do you think we should use?
Okay, here's the thing, right? I guess just like from Artus's knowledge, where does he think he can probably get boats for his crew?
Probably from a coastal house, or maybe like if
Is
you
House House Crab a coastal house?
Yeah. I
Despite
think-
because that's
it
her
is,
name.
it is, yeah, but it's too far away.
Okay.
Ah, damn it.
Damn it.
What's the
Ah.
nearest like coastal house? If I've ever been acquainted with them already, if not, then
I don't think you've ever actually been acquainted, simply because all the exotic trade you've gotten has been from the Feywild.
Mhm.
Right.
oh, that's true. We didn't deal with like coastal trade because we're just like Feywild.
Did we have trades? You know, we know that we've been dealing with the Fays, but did we trade anything with any coastal families? You know, that maybe we exported to their territory.
I don't
actually-
think we have.
Yeah, not directly.
Okay.
You
Probably like it just went through a lot of different channels, right? Like from
Yeah,
one
you-
house or like
yeah,
from
through,
one town to another.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
remember, we're on the south side, which is closer to the mountain region and the desert region,
Yeah.
right? We're the
Yeah.
farthest away from any boats.
True.
Yeah, you basically deal with merchants who take it.
hmm
Yeah, so I don't think we directly have like a trading agreement with any of like the coastal houses. So
Yeah,
I mean, it happens, right? So
Right.
I mean, if ever, I'll ask Sir Lord Jeremy Soul, my father-in-law, to give me a recommendation.
Mm.
There we
Well,
go.
he's in the mountains, so he has even.
Oh,
less
is he also?
knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. Actually,
Yeah.
since I know about House Crab, right? I assume like maybe he can recommend me a house.
Yeah,
that's
you
near
know
to
what?
my
Yeah, because
location,
if
right?
he's a coastal, then he
if
might
you're-
know other coastal.
if you're-
Well, here's the
to-
problem, though. Here's the problem. You're heading west. You're heading to the land of dragons. This is a land that everybody's heard about and nobody wants to go.
Mhm.
So
Fuck, how do we?
yeah, this could be.
Fuck, do we make deal with the pirates, guys? I think they're the only ones crazy
Roll-
enough to do this.
Yeah, make it. You can like try to make an intelligence check to see, like what. Well, I'm not actually gonna say that. I want to see what you guys come up with.
I have a couple thoughts, but I'll come.
Intelligence or
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fine. If you want to hear like my idea, you can make an intelligence check.
Okay, I mean like that's if I make it, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Fortunate.
I'll probably have to think about it.
All right,
Okay.
that's pretty good. It's not negotiate with the pirates. It's more like figure out are there any known pirate bases, and then attack them and take their ships.
Tips. Okay, not that. I was thinking about that actually. I was thinking about like instead of negotiating with them, we can just.
Yeah, you don't
their
have
stuff.
to. Yeah, you don't have to negotiate with them. You can.
I
You can
mean,
take it.
we don't
Or-
negotiate.
Yeah.
with bandits.
So that's pretty good.
Or you could hire some adventurers or something to deal with it. To go collect you some ships. But
I also had another crazy
I-
idea.
I
But
feel
in-
like Oh, sorry, go ahead.
it involves a lot of like not honorable actions. So my idea for the boats was, well, it's probably not a good idea because it might be considered treason. I wanted to make sort of like a fake declaration from the royal family
That's treason.
Yeah, that's probably treason.
That's not treason, but that's a lot of different crimes.
Yeah, it's a lot of different crimes. Basically, my plan is that I thought it would be kind of interesting if we basically had a letter, which was totally real, saying that the royal family was going to send us on a secret mission, and that we totally needed boats. And this was to make up for the embarrassment at Crownhold, or for whatever reason they were sending us on a pseudo suicide mission to basically get intel on the dragons, and that we were going to need some of the best ships as requested by the Queen, and we were totally going to stop by one of the forts. Absolutely, totally going to do that.
One problem with that. There's one problem. Mm-hmm. How are you going to get the treasure back? You still have to do that.
We're on a boat. We could just conveniently, maybe not drop by the nearest port.
No, maybe. I mean, if you're going to convince somebody you're working for the Queen, they see you hauling these boxes and chests aboard, they're going to have a few questions.
Are they going to think, oh, those are for the Queen? And then, like, technically, if we say it's for we're doing this for the Queen, then what we get is kind of belongs to the Queen?
So, 100%. No, Falcon brings up a good point that regardless, there's going to be
it's us as well.
So, realistically, I'm seeing we got two options here. We can either try and kind of like go the route where it's like, we try and do the kind of like sneaky, forgery, trying, get, declaration from the Queen, all that stuff. We're on a secret mission, try and do all the deceptive stuff. Or we can do the more straightforward thing, which is basically go find some pirates, take them out, go take their ships.
That sounds much more safe.
Yeah. It's more safe, and at the very least, it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, well, why'd you do that? It's like, well, we're doing a service. Realistically, we're doing a service for Amorta by taking out some pirates.
Yeah, so, if ever, while Finn and Isaac are handling that, can I try to get, info on, the nearest, info on, a pirate hideout?
Yeah. Let me check the skills, see what skill you should use.
This is not my forte.
Yeah.
Too bad Finn's too busy helping with history stuff. I'm gonna have to do some groundwork.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe you get Justina to help you.
Or
Justina doesn't make it any better.
Here's my alternative. You can make a history check, or we can reduce your wealth score by 1, and you can pay somebody to do it for you.
How much wealth do we have? 36? I think we can, right? We've been saving up a lot.
Yeah, we've been saving a lot, but it seems like a relatively good investment.
Before we do that, I just want to ask, since Mina is in charge for, the spy crew, is she able to, acquire any kind of information regarding this? Like, send out our spies?
That depends. Are you gonna ask? Are you gonna ask her?
Our spy master? Yeah, definitely. I mean, our spy master is our spy master for a reason.
Yeah, she can. Yeah, she's not aware of any right now, but she'll actually, because pirates aren't really that big of a threat. But she will send some people out to go have a look.
If Mina needs capital in any way to get more info,
she doesn't need capital. It's just gonna take
making sure, right?
It's just gonna take a little time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So we're handling those fronts, and if ever, best case scenario is that when we do raid pirates and stuff and take their ships, for the pirates that surrender, we just make them part of the crew so they can handle the ship.
Totally.
Because there's no way I'm gonna hire sailors now just to because I don't. Here's the thing, right? I don't think any of my knights know how to sail a fucking ship.
No,
So
I don't.
we're gonna need people to sail the ship. So best case scenario.
So it's either we pay sailors and then we have to pay them to keep quiet, or we either hold the pirates hostage, get them to sail the ship, and just kind of
and
have
if they
to deal.
complete, we let them go, right? Like if they survive this, they get their life back, right?
Yeah,
So,
I'm
we'll
sure
see.
that's exactly what's going to happen when we're in the middle of the sea.
Hey, aren't pirates like they wanna, money, adventure? This is a perfect thing for them, no? Hopefully. And they don't stab us in the back, I swear to God.
I mean, out of both of our options, I would rather let the crazy criminals kind of, be a part of this than some schmucks, because I have a sneaking suspicion that we'll have a bigger problem with the sailors giving leads to other families than the pirates.
It will make my brain feel good that if these like no good pirates become not just that, but they become like a fearsome fleet. You know what I mean? Like that'll be so cool.
Yeah, that is kind of cool, at least from a story perspective. So I kind of want to go with that.
We don't get what we want sometimes. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
No. I legit actually no. I'm with you, Justin. I think that would actually be kind of cool conceptually.
I like that. It's just
backstab.
It's gonna go. Yeah, exactly. That's just the difference between Arthos and me right now. It's like Arthos, this is a terrible idea. Me, it's like it's a terrible idea, but you gotta realize it can go good.
Honestly, I'm kind of with you because A, it makes things more interesting, and B, I'm actually more convinced that we could probably pay off the pirates than, because the pirates are already being hunted down by other noble families, right?
True.
So it's not like they are gonna be, oh, we're gonna go to them and we'll be like, yeah, totally, we're going to go to them and help them out. No, these noble families want to kill them because they've been stealing from them for God knows how long. So I have more faith in them being able to make like a sort of.
It's probably like they'll even have that much connections anyway with like the noble houses.
Well, I have a higher idea. I have a higher theory that like we could come to an agreement with the pirates more than trying to come to an agreement with a noble house that could help us get ships. Or sailors at the very least.
Yeah, because I feel like normal sailors are gonna. The thing is with normal sailors is that there's no way they're gonna sign up to go to the fucking Dragonland, right? This is why we can't talk to any of the houses, because like that was the problem, right? Like
yeah. So the only people who are going to be crazy enough to go to the Dragonland are going to be the people who are already crazy enough to go to the Dragonland, which are the pirates.
Yeah, or not just that, but downtrodden enough where they have to go to the Dragonlands.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, yeah. The more I think about it, yeah, the pirates are probably like the best bet we have. So, I mean, we'll see what happens, right? Like,
yeah,
when we get our info. Yeah. While we so will the negotiations take place first with the lizard folk while waiting? Oh, do we need to still talk with like the other? We need to, right? With with like the ogres and the thri-kreen.
Yeah, these guys, like I said, they don't want to go. So I'm gonna. I should hold back on that.
Quick question, Falcon. Can you get like a quick rundown of like the general like behavior of the thri-kreen and ogres? Like, what are their like tendencies? Like, how are they as a group of people?
Thri-kreen can best be summed up as we want to be just left alone to roam around.
There's no shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like. I mean, remember, these people have their own interests and their own ideas of what a good life should be like, and those views may not necessarily match up with yours.
Yeah, no, of course. That's what I was thinking. That's why I was wondering like what their interests are, because potentially they could line up. So, like the lizard folk.
I have a question then, Falcon. So theoretically, let's say we have a convincing argument for the lizard folk, correct? Okay.
Yeah, the lizard folk can get their thing back. They also, one thing they want is land. They'd like to be able to expand their territory.
Well, we can get deeds from the inheritance, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so land is not an issue. We can get that for them.
Yeah. That means you'll have to share the treasure.
Oh yeah, I think we were fine with that.
We're fine. I think we're fine with that part of it.
Yeah, same goes for the ogres.
But I'm trying to think if there's something else. It's like that we can
If
come
they
to.
need, they need more convincing. Aside
Or
from
can we just
land.
say that the ogres we'd be promising them land? Or do we need to come up with something else? Because I was gonna try and get some more history checks on the ogres and see if I could learn more about them and try.
Yeah, unless they need more of convincing. If they're fine to just like the original promise of land, then it should be fine, right?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to think. They definitely would want land. They'd also want like food.
Oh, that's a
Is
more
it-
interesting problem then.
Yeah, because ogres are.
Land is not just gonna solve it either. You're gonna need infrastructure for food.
Yeah.
What if we tried to convince the ogre tribes that there is a stockpile of food in the Dragonland?
Wait.
Because let's think about it.
Hold on.
Finn,
That is
go.
part of an interesting idea. What if we say that? I know this is gonna sound crazy, but what if we find the treasure and somehow because ogres they eat pretty much anything. Can we say that the dragons or the draconic bloodlines they can take them as food? I mean, isn't that...
Wait, what are you saying? Are they going to eat the dragons? Like, what do you mean?
The dragonborns, or we don't really want to encounter dragons.
So what you're saying is that we're inviting them to go on a vacation in which they get to eat the people they kill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have another idea.
Okay. Okay.
To add on to that, like potentially, we still have the bag of beans, right?
True.
Yes.
Ooh.
But
Like,
we
potentially
have
set
no
them up as well, right? There's no control, but
that doesn't matter if we can convince them that this bean would be able to.
Yeah, because technically it can give them fertile land. Like, cause like example 2 to 10, a geyser erupts and sprouts water, beer, berry juice, tea, vinegar, wine, or oil, or like a fruit tree grows. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing, but like there's potential here where they could develop the land that they plant with the beans. And imagine if a giant beanstalk sprouts. That'd be crazy. But like, I don't know.
I actually kind of like that idea because it's ridiculous.
It's a bit out there, and plus it's kind of like lottery, because you're not guaranteed to get good food out of this, or like to get land.
You need to.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you need to let them know beforehand, or else they'll be like, "Wait, where's our promises?
Where's the food?"
Yeah, where's the food?
Yeah. Trying to think what else is there either. I mean,
I still like the
Make
idea
a
of
history check. Then.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's my purview. Is Finn helping me still?
Yeah, definitely. I'm still.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
17. I'll take the 17.
Okay. Well, the ogres, like I said, ogres by and large are stupid.
Yeah. So that's why I actually legitimately
with
think
one
the bag of
critical
beans.
exception.
Yeah.
okay.
Their leader is a
shit.
mutant ogre called an Oni.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Oh, that's
Yes.
rad.
He has a bit of a fascination with magic.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm gonna
so-
use
what
that
if-
then.
What if we use?
What if I offered to give him, like... What if I offered to give him 2 of the beans?
He's not
think-
that stupid. He'd want the whole bag.
He wanted the whole bag.
I think what would be good, like just to show off and
Okay,
make a good
here's
impression.
here's my counter argument. If he wants the whole bag, then man, it's a shame that there's only 4 left.
He's not, like I say, he's not an idiot. He's a fairly smart
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
but
we actually
I'm pretty deceptive though. I could make the argument because
Wait.
unless he flat out knows how many beans are in this bag,
That is
That's true.
impossible for him to
You're
do.
I
right.
mean, we'll
that is
see.
true.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right? Let's leave
That
it
is
up
true.
to the negotiations when it
That's
happens.
true, but yeah. So, all right. So the lizard folk, they want their sword back, and they want
Land.
land. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ogres, would like some more land as well, and any magic that you can find for their chief.
Okay.
They have the bag of beans.
Yeah, bag
All
of
right.
beans.
I think that's enough, and that's more than enough magic for a lifetime for Mr. Oni, man.
Yeah. Because I don't want to give him all the beans because I just got this magic item and I'm about to lose it before we go into the most dangerous place imaginable.
Yeah,
Listen, you got the tree, and just pack it in. Let's not try to get another bullet. Shall we?
Here's what I'm willing to do.
I mean, whether or not you give up the whole bag depends on how well you negotiate. It is your job.
Yeah, can I negotiate with him? I'd be willing to give him 3. That's my final offer. Which is still, it means that we'd have 3 beans left, and he's getting 3, and most likely there's a lot of potential where he could be getting either, because I could sell it to him and basically say, hey, listen, I'm not just selling you these magical beans. I'm potentially selling you fertile land. I'm selling you a good Friday night with the boys as you get to beat down a monster. True. I'm potentially giving you a beanstalk that leads to a land above the sky, which is a massive
boon. Lastly, do you think we can convince the thri-kreen? Because their interest is just they want to be left alone.
Yeah.
The thri-kreen are kind of tricky.
It's going to be a bit hard.
Here's the thing. That's the whole reason they chose to ally with you is because it's purely military. Same with the ogres. They'll help you out militarily, if you come under attack, but
anything else.
Yeah, but they don't think anyone's going to attack your big stone house. They're more planning to use it so that you come to help them out if, say, another rival tribe attacks them, or if some noble house decides, hey, I don't like these bugmen running around on my land.
Oh, to be fair though, actually, thri-kreen could be more security for our house, because we can negotiate that this might fall under our alliance, right?
Yeah.
Where since we're leaving our territory to be more vulnerable, we expect you to honor the alliance, and they don't have to fight. They just have to do their scouting thing where they give us or give my garrison information that would help them defend. That could be something much more feasible.
So we want to leave. We want to leave the thri-kreen here, but send them to the keep, essentially.
Yeah, just
not to the keep, but around the land.
Yeah,
around the land.
Just guard basically.
Yeah, because now that Falcon described it as more of a small island off the mainland, we technically don't really need the scouts, because what else are they gonna do? They're gonna be on the ship most of the time.
Yeah.
And then when we land, it's gonna be a small place. So
here's another.
The scout.
Yeah,
okay,
here's another thing I want to ask. Since we're mostly gonna travel across the sea, I know we talked about the knights, but they are not really that helpful because they're all melee. If we're on the sea and we got attacked, we probably need some other type of forces that could help us. Maybe archers.
Oh, do we bring our archers instead?
But,
that's an interesting
swap
thing
off
as well.
half the knights and bring some archers.
I don't know if we can we can't go halvesies.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna go into hell itself, we need the knights. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Because I get what you're saying, Finn. Because the knights are more melee focused cavalry.
Yeah.
But the problem is that our archers are already wounded. To be honest,
they've recovered at this point.
Well, they've recovered, but still. Stat-wise, we'd be bringing in a much weaker
quick
unit.
question, Falcon.
Yeah.
For the capabilities of our knights, I know this is more of a D&D 5e thing, but are they proficient with all weapons?
Yeah. Well, all
so we can
weapons.
Yeah.
We can bring bows then, or nah?
You can bring bows if you like. They're not going to be particularly good with them, as that's not their forte.
Yeah, but
they're more melee oriented.
Potentially we could use it, because if anything, right, maybe we only have a small group of the knights have bows, and then when we get under attack on the sea, this is actually a good concern that Robin does bring up though. It's when we're on sea, sure, we'll have the regular ship defenses, but we won't have our only other option would be to board.
Yeah, especially
it would be boarding
knights,
party.
With knights, they're all heavy armor. They don't fare well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a bit of concern.
So.
Yeah.
At least bring something that they could fend for themselves when it's on the sea.
I mean, we can trust the lizard folk and like ogre. I mean, the lizard folk literally.
I'm
I think
pretty sure the
thrive on water.
lizard folk are amphibious. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
they are the only one we can.
I hope that applies to seawater.
Yeah, they'll be able to
There's
handle it.
Oh, we only survive on swamps. We can't do sea.
Sorry.
But that's
I'm
what I'm.
used to the-
But here, so
I'm
this
used
is
to the green tint of
that's
the
actually a
water.
good point. That's actually a good point. Let's bring our foxhound knights, right?
Mhm.
Give them some bows. They might not be as effective with them,
Yeah.
but still, you have to think of it this way. We have the lizard folk. They're amphibious, which gives us a massive advantage because they can literally jump into the water and swim to the enemy boat.
Mhm.
Like
Right.
they are our kind of trump card in this sort of naval
You know
combat.
what's so funny? You know what I'm thinking? What if we just give ogres a bunch of fucking big rocks?
I'm pretty sure instead of firing cannonballs,
Yeah.
if there are cannons on their ships, we could just
Oh,
hand them the
yeah.
cannonballs and get them to
Yeah.
throw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm just imagining ogres like tanks in Left 4 Dead. Like we just give them some
So-
bullets and they're just gonna chuck it at the
Yeah.
ship.
So you know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. So the ogres could probably just throw cannonballs
Mhm.
as like a ranged attack. We've got amphibious lizard folk. So even if our knights are not the greatest
Yeah.
at being on
They
the
can be
boats,
ready
They-
for
they
like
can,
a
yeah,
boarding
still
party
use
when we
some-
ram in.
Some bows
Yeah.
to, do
Yeah,
and
yeah.
more important, they can basically be ready to fight on the boat itself,
Mhm.
right?
Okay, so to reestablish lizard folk, we want them to come along. We'll tell them,
Yeah.
yo, your Black Razor sword potentially could be in the stack
Yeah.
we're finding or like the inheritance, and we'll allow you to
That's the
keep it. We
lore.
just need your help.
Yep.
With the ogres, will be like beans.
Magical.
Okay,
stuff.
moving on.
Magical
That's
stuff.
that's my conversation to have with
And
the
then with the
Oni.
thri-kreen, we expect them to
have-
uphold their alliance, where we're leaving our territory like not necessarily undefended, but weaker than it is. We expect their help because we're alliance. So
Yep.
okay, I think we have a plan for each
Yeah.
tribe, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a
Yeah.
pretty good plan. Yeah.
So I guess it's now up to execution then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
and remember to have the troops bring bows and arrows. Yep.
Oh yeah,
That's-
that's true.
that's-
I mean, I'm sure they can. I'll tell them. I'll put it
Yeah.
in their like handout.
Yep.
Right. All right. I guess. Who do I see first then, Falcon? The lizard folk or the ogre
That's
tribe?
up to you.
I'll try with the lizard folk first.
I think the lizard folk are the most important, right?
I
They're
kind
the
of want to
most-
get the lizard folk because they're
Yeah.
amphibious. So.
Yeah, they would
Yeah, and I
rather.
feel like.
Although they'd rather
sorry, go
speak
ahead.
with Lord Hywel.
Oh, they would.
Yes.
Oh, do I have
Okay,
to go? So I have to
Yes.
go.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Right.
if they want to talk to Lord Hywel, I want to be there to inspire him.
Mm.
I mean, like, I'm sure, like, as long as I'm there, right?
Yeah.
And I just say, when you speak as your words are my words, essentially, right? I just have to be there to, like, legitimize that sort of.
Okay.
I mean, let's see. We'll probably go on the road and, like, see how they're doing.
We'll see.
Okay.
And-
So we'll head to the lizard folk first. We're gonna go talk to them.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna go talk to the lizard folk. They live out in the middle of a swamp.
Mhm.
You know, just like in the middle of nowhere, almost. Trying to figure out like how do I describe it? It. Hang on, let me look.
Oh, just
Look
for
up-
flavor, our two like foxhound knights that are lizard folk, they're accompanying us. They're like our escorts.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
With
Yeah, that is
Joshua
true.
Echoes.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is true. That is true. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
I love
Hang on.
I love that imagery. Like these two
Yeah.
lizard folk just guiding us. My
Yeah.
fellow knights.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Trying to find a good picture of the Louisiana Bayou.
That's
what it
how
looks
that's
like.
I like how that's the touchstone, the reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here. See if you can see it. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, there we go. All right, we're in the
Oh,
thick of it.
we're gonna need a boat, a small one.
I like to
Yeah.
imagine like Isaac's just got a paddle, just going. Oh God, this is having like canoeing in years.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
just like I just remarked to like Finn like You know when the last time we were here? It's been a while, right?
It's been quite a while.
The swamp did not change at all.
There's
No,
like
don't
16
lie.
mosquitoes
Yeah.
flying
Yeah.
around my face, and I'm like, no, it certainly hasn't. Bzzz.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I need to wrong channel, but I need to stop the music because I am looking for the actual music that I'm going to be playing for this negotiation.
Oh, God.
Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on. Get out of my swamp.
I don't want to be dealing with Shrek. Please don't let the tribal leader be Shrek, or else.
He's not.
Okay, thank God.
But his
Thank
ambassador might be.
No.
We
The thing about this tribe, and you're going to kill me for this,
oh,
like you're actually going to reach through the screen and strangle me.
mm,
Okay, we're listening.
Like I said, these lizardfolk tribes are primitives. They named themselves like after various physical characteristics. So, for example, like the black scale tribe has distinctly black scales,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
and so on.
So what are they?
They have distinctive red splotches on their necks. They're called the redneck tribe.
God damn it! No! They're gonna be rednecks! Holy shit!
Oh,
yeah. Oh,
I told you they worship the moonshine maiden.
you
Is that what
are,
it is?
you are not lying.
Yeah.
It's all making sense. It's
Yeah,
all making
it's
sense. now.
It's all coming together.
For a split second, I do want to reach.
Welcome to the swamp there, partner.
Yeah. All right. So, but the music is not going to be hillbilly banjos.
Oh, thank God.
I was ready. I was
Oh.
ready to immerse myself in.
Thank you, merciful DM.
All right. Yeah, you do reach the meeting places. They don't, out of like politeness, they don't like it when people venture too deep. So to meet with
Oh,
the
fair
Hywel
enough.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, meet with the Hywel family, they have these ancient ruins, like some ruined castle from 1,000 years ago or something, that's just sitting there crumbling. So you just pull up there, go to the big stone table that's sitting in the middle of these ruins. You just wait for a few minutes, and then you see like all these low, flat longboats that just come like rowing up. These lizard folk are pushing along with these huge poles, almost like the boats that you'd see in Venice.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But the
yeah,
gondolas, yeah.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, except I said almost like it, just to give you an image of what it looks like.
Oh,
It's
I've
just like
been in these before.
Yeah, these gondolas are very crude. They're like made of driftwood, chopped
Yeah.
down trees, tree branches.
Kayak.
It's no polish or anything at all. It's just if it can
Yeah.
fit together and float, then we're going to use that.
Hmm.
And you can see the leader of the redneck tribe is this wizened old lizard folk. His fighting days are long past him. So to make up for that, he has these two absolutely massive guys, massive lizard folk standing around him as a bodyguard. And you can probably guess that their family tree doesn't fork very much.
Yeah.
True redneck style. But
What do I call the leader? What title does he go by? Like chieftain or?
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
I'll just call him chieftain then. Yeah. Or chief. Either or.
Yeah.
Because I want to just make sure I pay him respects with his proper title.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Chieftain Chosk is his name.
Shosk. Okay.
So let's get some music rolling. And I will spell it out.
Oh, Hard Space Shipbreaker. I saw this on Steam.
Yeah, it's a good game. That's his name.
Okay. Chieftain Shosk.
Yeah, just did some quiet Americana going in the background, and he pulls up. He's helped off. He comes. He comes up. He takes a swig of the moonshine that he carries with him. He says, "Lord Hywel, I was a little astonished to get your message."
He Arthos nods and just like, well, there's just some circumstances that require your assistance, Chief.
Yeah. Yeah, well, here's the thing. You're asking a mighty lot of us. We don't want to, go out west. You get my meaning? Like, being eaten by a dragon is a very ignominious way of dying.
He nods and he's like, of course, but there's something that you want to hear. And I look towards both Finn and Finn and Isaac to sort of present their case to maybe they would be interested into joining us.
I will step forward.
And Finn, you can, both of you essentially, because both of you did the research, so it's like,
okay, yeah.
No, it's like because Isaac has higher principles, so just go talk.
No, yeah, but it's more of like you're the backup, like you're the.
Yeah. I will acknowledge. I will acknowledge that Finn, you did help me with this, and I'll basically say, Chieftain Shask, after some tireless research, we have come to you with a discovery. A discovery of great importance, and an opportunity to reclaim a piece of your history.
He just he takes another drink. He says, "Forgive me, sir, if I doubt that. I mean, what does a smooth skin like you, no offense, know about our history?"
I know about the sword, known as Black Razor.
That gets their attention. Like, that's yeah. And that's some people. That's not rules. And the chieftain, he just starts laughing. He says, "Black Razor! Oh, pull the other one, sir. Pull the other one. These are supposed to be serious negotiations, not comedy hour."
I'm afraid to disappoint you, but this is no joke. I have reason to believe, and I have very credible evidence, that I know where Black Razor is.
Make a persuasion check to get him to take you seriously.
I will do that.
Help him by presenting what we found.
The records. Yeah. The books.
Does that give me advantage, or is this just straight roll?
It's going to be a straight roll because he's not even going to look at the books.
Okay, fair.
You're credible.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, hold on. A day has passed for sure. Okay.
Let's go. That's high. That's good.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Okay.
He stops laughing. He looks at you and says, "Wait, you're serious? Show me this so-called evidence, and don't think you can try to pass some baloney off on me. I can read."
Alright, Finn will...
He says with a sense of pride.
Okay, Finn will...
Yeah, I respect it.
The data, the info we've gathered.
We present him the information that we gathered together.
Yeah. He starts reading very slowly, very deliberately. You can hear him muttering to himself occasionally. Every so often, like the shaman who advises him comes to say something, and they have a quick discussion in their native language. And this goes on for about 10 minutes, long enough to make you hot and uncomfortable in the humid swamp. And he looks up at you. He looks at you and says, "Yeah, this does strike me as pretty credible. But then this also leads to something else. Lord Hywel, I mean no disrespect when I say this, but you are young. You're about a third of my age. One thing I have learned in my many years of fighting and leading is to never put your arm out further than you can draw it back."
He nods.
Get what I'm saying? If you're gonna go on this expedition, particularly if you're gonna take my sons with you, I want a little assurance that I can bring my boys back safe and sound. Because I will not have my bloodline wiped out on some harebrained mission.
And Arthos sympathizes. He nods and he says, he kind of leans back. Arthos just says, of course, chieftain. And that's why I come here with help myself. I do not want to lose my men I'm laying down all of my knights with the foxhounds, all of them. I'm bringing them along. I'm coming along. I'm not going to send men out to the west without me. I've
That's
fought
what
the Seven Forts chieftain. I know what they're capable of.
I understand, sir. But I'm also questioning your wisdom because, as I recall, you don't have an heir. And if the Hywel family dies, my people have no protection.
Ah, shit, that's such a big sort of like flaw though that I can't really sort of counter.
Finn,
Could I make a
Okay.
deception check?
No.
I'm debating.
Yeah, what
on
does
making
Finn, what do you want to say?
What do you want to say, Finn?
Alright,
You go
I
first.
want to tell the chieftain that rest assured, our lord has already getting married and expecting.
Yeah, you were gonna do the same thing I was gonna do. I kind of wish I did it because I have the higher
Wait,
deception.
is this the truth or not? Because even I don't know if I'm having a kid or not.
That's up to Falcon.
That's actually, I'm gonna put this. Well, whether or not you have a kid, that depends on me. But what is up to Ardos is this: has he consummated the marriage or not?
He did.
What's
right?
consummated again?
Oh,
Has he had sex with his wife? Okay, I'm just saying.
Is that another
Spell it for you.
Yes.
I mean, at this point, I feel like it probably has happened already, because considering that
Okay.
Arthos has been concerned about not having an heir,
Right.
you would have to do it, right?
Right. It's been about a week or two
Oh.
since he came back from the Feywild, and your life has been in jeopardy. So that probably put things in perspective for you.
Well, yeah, exactly. I think that would just from the context, right, where
Yeah.
it potentially could
Alright.
happen. So.
Okay, so. Alright, still gonna have to. Alright, so the lizardfolks chieftain, he nods. He says,
I can also say, before he continues, right? I say, Chieftain, I know it's risky. Death would be around the corner every wave that we go across the west. But I'll be honest, Chief. Ever since we became allies, me and the other tribes as well, from the thri-kreen to the ogres, my position as a noble house has never been that quite strong since the old years of my ancestors. And I fear that will eventually wash away to obscurity when the years pass by. I feel that I'm the last hope that my house has to prosperity. And I'm willing to bring those around me, my allies, you, the ogres, the thri-kreen, and lizard folk along with me. This is the step. I've told my advisors it's against what he told me. I told him, this is the biggest chance we'll ever have in my lifetime. Maybe even the next.
make a persuasion check.
Oh my fucking god.
Does he
I will
have-
inspire you. I will
Does all
inspire you.
this
Yeah.
provide-
Isaac can inspire. Isaac
At
can
least inspire him.
Yeah. So you are quietly inspired.
Can I?
Oh
No.
my god, no shot!
No, it's
No way!
No.
I have inspiration!
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
do.
God.
You still have inspiration. Oh, thank God.
Roll
Uh,
again.
Okay,
Okay.
add a
Add
d6. Add a
the-
d6.
Yeah, add a 1d6.
14.
Okay,
14.
14.
It's okay.
That is much
bad.
better than
Okay.
what it was before.
It was so
Yes.
better than that one.
yes. Okay.
Oh my god, thank god I had inspiration.
Yes. So the chieftain Chosky thinks for a moment, and he says,
You really do believe this legend, don't you? This,
nod.
this, this stories. You really believe these records are telling you the truth, and you're willing to bet your life on it.
He nods again. It's like, I'm used to it.
as he says,
Tell you what. If you can come back in about a month. And if your wife has in fact had a child or is with child, I'll send some boys with you.
He nods. He's like, understood. Well, shall we toast to moonshine to honor what the deal we have right now?
Yes.
He makes a gesture. They bring up a barrel of moonshine, and they pour it in, and your eyes water at the smell. And you privately wonder, do they use this stuff to strip paint, or do they actually drink it?
Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have a collection
Oh,
of.
don't worry.
I have a collection of
I
cures in
asked
my
for
pocket.
multiple cups for my associates.
Yes.
Yes.
I pass a cup to my advisor and my spy Finn. Like I pass them over. And
I'm
it's like,
looking at you, Artos, and I was like,
I have this grin and it's like
I will die.
it's
I will
tradition.
die. I have made many claims that I would be willing to die for you, but I don't know about this.
I'll just drink.
I look at him and I'm just like, you wouldn't dishonor the lizard's folks tradition, now, would you?
Finn just
No.
force it down Isaac's throat. Just
I force it down now.
Yeah. He just holds up this cup and he says,
A little toast to the moonshine maiden. May she bless your wife with a child, and may our little partnership continue to bear fruit.
and he just knocks it back.
Cheers. And I knock
Cheers.
mine back.
I will
Cheers.
drink mine with like the saddest face.
I'm pretty sure my two lizard folk knights would have wanted moonshine, so I'm pretty
They
sure
do.
I
Yeah,
can
they-
get some. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't worry, they can they can handle us while we're like shit faced. They can just bring us over back to back to our house.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they can handle that.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So I need all of you to make a quick Constitution check.
Oh,
This is the reason why I wanted to get everyone in the drink, boys. Worth.
all right. I'm using luck.
You little coward, just get to the 6 already.
No, shut up. I'm not dying because of it.
Yes.
I am dying.
Even
apparently.
worse.
Okay, I'm a 6.
All right. Yeah.
No,
Isaac.
you are a 5 because you.
Yeah.
You know what? Sure, I am a 5. Let's go
Ben,
with that.
Finn, you help a drunken Artos and Isaac
Yeah.
back to their gondola.
Arthur just drunkenly says like, "We're gonna be rich, guys. Finally, our house will prosper."
Finn will look at the chieftain and just says, "Apologies, my lord was."
Glory to the
having-"
moonshine lady and the moon.
Yes, he says,
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I'm not worried at all. You shouldn't be worried either. It'll wear off.
Yeah.
Smooth skins can't handle our drink. No offense.
Isaac's just like has his head in the dirt and is just like on the floor doing a starfish.
I will say lastly to the chieftain, good stuff, and may our, deal be honored, and thank you for your hospitality. And we leave.
"Alrighty." And you leave. So you're gonna have to basically wait a month to confirm whether or not
Yep.
I have a
wife
child.
is actually pregnant.
But before
Yeah.
that, we could still talk to the ogres about.
Yeah, we should probably handle.
Well,
everything
we're
else,
heading to
right?
the ogres next. That's kind of what
Yeah.
we've got.
You're heading to your house
Until-
first.
Until those drunk
Oh,
kids
yeah.
are
So house
sober.
Yeah,
first.
to get until
And
the
then-
hangover is done.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, that's fair.
All right, so you head back home. You spend a day or two just getting over the hangover. That moonshine's some very strong stuff.
Ow.
A bunch of
Ow.
flashbacks.
Ow.
Yeah. But it does pass, even though it feels like it will never end. And then you travel westward up to the hills and the mountains where the ogres live.
All right.
I'm gonna actually stop this.
I kind of just say, do you think they have something equivalent to moonshine?
They do not.
I hope not.
I say that as a joke towards.
I know, but Arto, like Isaac, he hears you say that, and he's like, "Oh, by all the gods in this great world, I hope they do not."
I just remarked to Finn and just like, you've always been a good drinker. Kind of just have this squint towards Finn.
Finn just laughs and just says, "My lord, when you're constant with poison in contact, and this is no big deal."
Alcohol is a type of poison when you really think about it.
Yep.
Arthos nods and is like, that makes a lot more sense than I thought it would have. And I kind of... So do you think we can convince them with the beans?
I should be able to do it. I will try my best to make as most convincing of an argument. And since he seems to be interested in magic, and I kind of motion to what I am and my capabilities, I feel like he would be interested to have a dialogue with me.
Mm-hmm.
Again, does he refer to be called as chieftain, and what's his name? Like
What's
the Oni.
Oni's name that we know?
I'm looking up. I can't find any good like Oni name generators. It's always Japanese names,
Okay.
and unfortunately, the
Oh,
Japanese language is not.
Because Onis are they're based on
Yeah.
Japanese
Hold on.
folklore, so that's probably what you're gonna get. I mean, you can
Okay.
just look up ogre names and just give them like.
I'm going. I actually found a good one.
Hold on. Use Magic the Gathering because they always have great characters with odd names.
I'm not going to use Magic the Gathering. I found something. Like I said, I did find a good one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do it.
All right. Perfect. So you come up, and you do it. You got to wind through the hills. Gets extremely rocky, extremely like rough terrain that the ogres like to live in. Particularly because it's very difficult for knights to follow them up after they're done with their raids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a bit of an overcast sky. You come to the entrance to the ogre tribe's village. It's this narrow cleft in the rocks. There's a large boulder in front of it that only an ogre is able to move aside. And you see sitting in front of the boulder is an ogre guard.
Okay.
It's just kind of sitting there. He looks up at your approach and says, "What you want?"
We're here to see your boss.
The chief is asleep right now. She's afternoon nap.
I am rubbing my temple.
Is it important?
It is important, and I think your chief would be quite interested in what we have come to offer.
Make a persuasion check.
That is what I'm good at. Hooray! I get to do the thing I'm good at, guys! 22.
He looks at it and says, "Yeah, there's a lot of shiny boys here. I think this is very important."
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Look at the very important banner they have.
It's
Alright.
called a pretty fox.
Yeah. And then he fills his lungs, and then he just shouts. He shouts the secret code word. I'm not gonna call it secret. He just shouts, "Awaken, my master!"
I love this guy so much!
Can we bring
I
him
love
with him? Can we bring him with us? I kind of want him to come on our escapades.
He might
I love
come,
him.
Okay,
but yeah, there's like this. But you hear like this crash from inside the village, and then like just falling out of the sky and landing, standing like this statuesque JoJo pose is the Oni. Is the ogre, the Oni chieftain Kaza.
Kaza. Okay.
Yeah.
Kaza. Okay.
He just looks at you and he says, "Lord Hywel, my, it's been some time since you last came here. It's good to
Has
see
been a
you
while.
again."
You do, Chieftain Kaza. We've come with a proposition that the ogres would want to talk about. Or would want to accept.
Oh my. Well then, I better let you in so we can discuss this a little more properly.
Either way.
He snaps at, he says something in ogre to the guard, and the guard immediately just rolls the boulder aside.
It is an effective door.
Yeah.
Quite effective.
Yeah, Isaac nods. His thumbs up.
Alright, hang on. I'm gonna turn the volume down. Alright, so he's gonna, and he gestures for you to follow.
Alright.
And he leads you in. It's a very primitive village. Everybody's basically living in like this crude, I guess the right way to describe it would be like a lean-to. They just drag these logs up and they're basically just lean them up against the mountain, side of the mountain, and they sleep under the logs. Let me see if I can find a good picture. What is it?
And it's all inside a cave, correct?
No, it's all outside.
Oh, it's all outside? Okay.
Yeah, here we go. It's like a survivalist thing here. Here is the picture. It looks kind of like that, but it's leaning up against the side of a mountain.
Oh, that's
just very simple. The chieftain, however, lives in an actual cave.
Right.
Because he's the chief. Yeah, so he comes, he sits down on this large rock that he has had carved into a crude approximation of a throne. And he doesn't really seem to notice or care just like how crude it is. He just sits down and says, "So, Lord Hywel, what can I help you with? It's very unusual for you to visit me, particularly like this."
Well, circumstances call for some measures, Chief. It's no secret that the ogres want more land and more food. Yes?
Yes.
I can offer that land, but I will need your help. And that help...
If I remember correctly, Lord Hywel, you have no land. You just have a castle.
Well, if you know that, do you know Foxe, the House of Foxe?
I do not concern myself with any house except the House of Hywel.
Aw, thank you! That's out of character. It says, then let me inform you. The House of Foxe, they're known throughout, well, our neck of the woods, I would say, to have one of the most greatest inheritance or piles of treasure one could find. And within that treasure is land deeds. And, luckily enough, they're around our neck of the woods as well. So you could potentially get land adjacent to yours right now. And it would be official and recognized under Immorta.
Ooh. He starts nodding. He's liking the sound of this. Make a persuasion check.
But wait, there's more.
Inspiration.
I don't have inspiration. Oh, wait, I don't have
You have bardic inspiration.
No,
yeah,
bardic
I have bardic.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
D6.
Well, 16.
16 says, yes. But that does sound intriguing to me. But where is this treasure?
I say it as plainly as possible. To the west. To the land of dragons.
Oh my.
I show this like emotion where like, yeah, I know it's kind of crazy, but yeah. Like I just kind of nod to say, yes, it's there's a risk to this, obviously. That's why I even bothered asking for help.
Well, then I'm going to need a little more than just land. If I'm going to risk my people like this.
That's where
I look towards our resident magic man.
Well, Chieftain Kaza, I have come here to help sweeten the deal.
Oh.
And I pull out of my pocket 3 beans. Now, by any normal, look at this, they seem like just regular old beans. But these beans are from the Feywild. And they can do so much. They can create flames of blue. They can create geysers that erupt. Wine, vinegar, tea. They can bring a burst of splendor to the land that these are planted into. And they may even create things that once consumed could make you quite strong. These are by far the most magical thing. These are the most magical things that we have under our inventory. And
Do forgive me if I don't take your word for it.
I look towards Isaac. I'm just like, why don't you let them plant one?
I don't want to plant one.
I mean, one out of his 3, not yours.
Why not?
Sure. And this is gonna be a shit show. So
You're trying to deceive
Alright.
him? Are you trying to pass off the beans, fake beans?
No.
No, these are real beans.
No,
like,
the real.
we
We're giving
can't
him one
control
real
the
bean and then he
outcome.
plants it.
Yeah.
So
No.
we're just gonna say I just say to the chieftain, to show you some proof, we should take this outside.
Alright. But I will be the one who plants the bean.
Yes, chief. It's all yours. Well, one first because we don't want to plant it all at once.
Right. Of course. So he's gonna lead you out of the village and then down the hill. He does not. Whatever happens, he does not want it to hurt his people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
of course.
once he
I'm
gets to a
going to-
reasonably flat
I'm gonna
spot.
pray to every god on this earth that he rolls something decent.
Yeah, I kind of
Alright.
as he has the
Roll
bean,
one
I kinda-
d100 then, Isaac.
I
As he
whispered to
plants the
Isaac
bean.
like, have we planted like the beans
did.
before already?
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, no, we're all like,
no.
we're all whispering.
I
Yeah.
did in secret. You guys don't know about it.
Yeah, I asked him like as we're all together as he's off planting. He's like, have we tested these already?
I have, and I'm going to pray that we get something good.
Did you only get
Okay,
something
Isaac.
bad?
All right.
What do you mean?
All right. That's when we roll.
Yeah, roll.
Okay.
I'm hoping that this is like something really cool.
24.
Oh, it makes him it gives him a statue.
And it just it tells him that he is evil.
I'm debating whether or not I want to use luck.
Oh, okay. It makes
Do you?
sense.
Okay, here's the problem.
I think luck would be nice. I think luck. The thing is, I don't know if he's narcissistic that he would like the statue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so because like it's magical. I mean, it's gonna insult him,
Yeah.
which is not gonna help our case. So I think I'd rather us be fighting something. Than...
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Switch it up.
All right, I'm gonna use luck, and I'm gonna roll again.
Alright.
Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do a little prayer. Please, Saloon, oh Silver Lady, guide this roll because God, we need all the help we can get. And that's literally the same thing. So
Hey, maybe he'll like the statue. It's fine. Maybe he'll like the statue.
And looking for something else.
No, wait. If it waits for 24 hours, it becomes a free statue of him. He'll like it. We just have to not fall for his insults.
can I just? I'll do some deceiving and say that there is some fake chaos to it.
Alright, you let him know that there may be fake chaos.
Okay.
And then the statue grows up. And then the statue says,
Hey, you are.
Ah!
and it says,
Ah! You're funny, but looks on everything.
That's
Yeah, the statue's really killing it.
yeah.
I sensed your presence before you even arrived. What did you eat?
That's not really.
I give a pat to the back of Chieftain Kaz, and I'm just like, you know, the statue really looks like you.
Yeah, he's not saying anything. He's just looking at it.
I mean, that is.
I will step in and say, as bizarre as this is a creation out of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
This is one possibility that we are offering. Now, these are a rarity. So my question is, the potential of what these could do is massive. And I'm sure you can't help but wonder what else it might be able to do. The possibilities. And who doesn't like a little bit of excitement in their lives? Don't you agree? I don't know.
I'd like you to make a persuasion check as you say that, because like right after you say that, the statue says,
We could be best friends if I like people with an ass for a face.
Oh, that's a little bit.
I really hope Kaza make a persuasion check. Okay,
yeah, make a persuasion check.
26.
Just yes. Well, I'm going to come back in 24 hours, and if this statue hasn't shut up by then, well, let's just say I'm going to pull it down.
Okay.
And you'll have to come up with something better than beings that grow up to insult me.
I mean, if it didn't insult you, Chieftain Kaza, I'll be honest, it looks statues of your likeness are hard to come by. I would know. It looks really well made, actually. So, if it stops talking, it's a good statue.
I could put a blanket over top of it to help shut it up.
I don't think it'll help if it's telepathic.
No, it's not telepathic. I think it's just a statue.
Oh, it's verbal. Okay.
If you
Yeah.
leave it and close it down.
So does he say that he's gonna wait 24 hours, and then if it shuts up, he might actually consider it? He might consider our offer.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Okay, so 24
I think
hours goes by.
We just rest here, and then we're like, hey, the statue shuts up.
All right. You go back to checking the statue. Just gone quiet.
Oh, thank Jesus, Lord. All right, what does Kaza have to say about this? I'm more than willing to talk to him about it.
All right. He looks and says, "So it did go quiet. Well, give me a bean to replace the one that insulted me."
I hand him
And
another
then-
bean.
Yes, and then we will have a deal.
All right. So we give him 3. Well, 4 technically, because we gave him the 1. But
Yeah.
hey, that works.
So he is.
Are you fine with it?
Wait, how many beans do I have? So I gave him 1 to plant, right? So how many
Right,
more
and then
beans
3
does he
again.
want? And then
give
3
me
again.
3.
So we
Yes.
have 2 left.
Okay, all right. That's at least we've got 2. All right.
So he's
Yeah.
just gonna go. First thing he's gonna do, just like a kid with a new toy, he's gonna go down and immediately
God!
plant all of them.
Oh
Okay,
God!
You know
You
what?
should've-
Fair. Let's see it. I want to
You know
see what happens.
Sure, let's see what
One at a
happens.
time. Isaac, roll 1d100.
Oh dear Lord! Why did we give?
Can he
you-
get the 2 and 10? That would be so cool if he gets
Okay,
like a fucking
so he's planting 3, right?
He's gonna plant one
Yeah.
at a time. So we're gonna
Okay.
start with Isaac. Roll me 1d100.
Okay, 1d100, 36.
56.
Okay.
Campfire.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, he does not seem impressed by that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Um,
not that great.
Finn, roll 1d100.
Can we please get something good for this guy?
I don't know.
The pyramid would be funny.
Finn, roll a d100, please. Roll something. 59.
Good. Wait, hold
Okay, it's toads.
on. Toads.
They're not hostile. They're just cool toads.
When touched, they transform.
Hey, food.
That's true! Imagine if it's like a large, like, bison creature or something. That'd be so crazy.
Or an elephant. Or just
Well, it's
like
up to the DM. Okay, do I roll mine now?
Yeah, you roll yours.
Guys, it's either what I really want is either the fruit tree, right?
Yeah.
Or the gazer. These are the ones that will actually be so banger for him, right?
Yep.
So
I'm fine with at least the toads at the very
I'm praying. I'm praying. I'm praying. Let's go, baby.
Oh
wow.
my
it's
god,
really
is that the
good. The pyramid?
is
It's
that
the pyramid!
It's really
you got the
good.
pyramid.
It's really good.
It's the pyramid.
It's really good.
He got the fucking
No,
pyramid.
no, no.
Holy
we can,
shit.
Let's say it like this. Okay. Chieftain, you now get your new home base. How's that? You don't
Well,
have to,
as here's the funny thing
You
is
don't
that
have
we're
to
about
go.
to. Okay, you're about to say that as a giant freaking 60-foot square pyramid
Yeah.
just shoots out of the ground.
No, no,
Well, actually,
I
it's not.
waited.
I'm
I know
gonna
it's-
actually. I'm actually gonna put a DM's twist on it. It's not a pyramid.
Ooh,
Okay.
Oh, what is it?
It's a small keep, like that 9th level spell that creates a keep out of nothing.
Nice.
Oh shit, that's so cool.
Everything else is
Fucking Lord
unchanged,
still
though.
inside.
Yes.
Well, he doesn't know that, right? So
And
I
we
look at
don't
the-
know that
We
either.
don't know.
We know that either. Yeah, I look at the chieftain. I'm just like, you gotta keep now. Congrats.
He's nodding to himself as he's looking at this absolutely tiny little castle just like it just came out of nowhere.
That's
A
magic.
bunch of pink frogs are just hopping around it.
Yeah, he's just
And then they're gonna transform into like a something.
Wait.
I'm
If
scared to
they're
what
touched.
those will transform into.
If they're touched. But they're
Oh wait, hold on. I have to roll how many. I have to roll how many there actually are.
Oh,
So 1d4 plus 8.
yeah, 1d4.
9. There's 9 total.
Nine. I mean, I have a feeling the chieftain Kaza will touch it once and then it'll transform, right?
yeah, he picks up a frog out of curiosity.
Nice.
Okay, what does it transform into? Please let it be food. Please let it be food. Please let it be food.
It has to be a monster, but it could be something ogres can eat. I don't know.
I mean, monsters like. I mean, it's just the GM's choice, right? It doesn't
Yeah.
have. It's not monstrosity, so that's
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not the creature type.
Yeah, it
right?
transforms into a reef shark.
Yo, that's seafood.
Yeah, so he just starts eating the shark alive.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Progress.
It's sashimi.
I kinda ask do you want us to get the rest of the toads?
Says, no, leave them be. I do believe this castle will prove most useful to me.
Hey, let's go!
Alright,
There we go.
then we have a
I
deal.
kinda
There we
as he
go.
says that, I say
Yes, this
I say,
more than
can we expect your help?
compensates. Of course, this more than compensates.
Nice.
I nod. Quick question, Falcon, sorry. What's the way of life of the thri-kreen? I just wanted to ask.
Nomadic.
Nomadic. Oh, I thought so. They're not necessarily agricultural in any means, right?
No, they don't. They just roam around.
Because potentially, if ever because I was thinking if the thri-kreen were like agricultural rather than like, you know, militaristic, right? I could have like maybe I could set up like something where the ogres protect them and then the thri-kreen just farm for them, but they're
No, it's-
nomadic, so it's whatever. It's not a deal that would happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we got the
I got-
ogres and we got the lizard folk.
I give him a pat on the back. I just tell him we'll send you the details and we'll get everything ready.
No, yeah, he's gonna go in to have a look at the fort. As you turn around, you leave, and then you hear him just say, you see him come out. As you're leaving, he comes out and he just bellows, "Hywel!"
Wait, what?
Yes, I come back.
It says,
Kaza, yes.
"My
chief,
new
yeah.
home appears to be occupied."
Do you want us to help you
Yes.
unoccupy it? Okay, cool. We get to fight a mummy lord. So this
But
is
you
either
have
gonna
an
go
Oni.
really. This is gonna go really bad or really good.
Yeah.
You have an Oni backing you up, though.
Let's
So
do
don't
it.
worry.
Yeah, we got it. Let's go.
Alright, then I would like you all to roll for initiative.
You guys don't know how fucking
We're
dangerous a
gonna die.
mummy lord is.
Listen. We just have to roll higher than it and then just burst it. Okay, listen. That's just all we gotta do.
They have. Weak
I don't
hit
see the
points.
issue.
They
I
have
don't see
weak
the
hit-
issue.
The issue is it's a layer for the mummy lord, so it has layer actions, and we're totally screwed.
Oh god.
But fuck it, why not?
But fuck it, why not?
It's a challenge rating of 50.
No, I don't think you want. I don't think you want to butt fuck it.
No,
we're
that's what's gonna happen to
die.
us, Falcon.
We're gonna die, Falcon.
Okay, 15.
Ooh, what the? That just came out of.
All of ours added is not even matched its challenge rating, so hooray!
Does
to
do
us.
hey, if we kill it, do we get to level up?
You know what? I'll say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
they were-
now
okay,
we're-
now
that's what
I
I'm
want to
talking
fight
about.
it.
To our death.
Guys, listen. We just have to burst it. We all know that this guy is weak in HP, right? We got this.
Does
It's weak
does
to
the
fire.
does the Oni have any fire?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up.
You said Oni, though.
Oh, I have heat metal, so if he's wearing anything like, let's say, like a pendant, I
Jewelry,
can burn.
offended, yeah.
Yeah, he probably is.
Okay.
So guys, this is literally a fight of who gets bursted first, right?
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Oni.
Oh right, I have.
You know, I'm gonna
oil.
say that he.
Shit.
Yeah, he does have it. He does have a once per day thing.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm gonna
guys,
give
I
him
have
one.
oil, and I reach out to my pouch for 3 oil bottles.
Oh,
I
you're
kept
gonna
it-
throw it at him
Yeah,
and light him up?
Yeah, I kept it for emergency, but I think this could work.
Yeah, let's do that. I like that idea. Because if you
passed-
throw the oil at him and then the mummy and then the Oni lights him up with a fire, and I've also got heat metal, then we might be able to burst him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the keep has its own treasure, right? Oh damn, we gave the ogres a
Yeah,
huge buff
yeah.
in their holy
Yeah,
shit,
they-
we gave them a literal castle. What?
Yeah.
True.
I expect the most help from the ogres now after what we're
Yeah,
doing
they're gonna
for
help
them.
out. He's absolutely gonna help out. Hang on, what's
Hey, let's go.
And what's Arthur's got a 6.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
Mummy acts first because he has the higher dex score than I
Yes.
do. So yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Alright.
if you guys can definitely burst him without my damage,
Actually,
right?
you know what? Hang on. I need to add one more thing,
Wait, what?
just so
Is
I
it the
know. Do
lair
we put that in there?
Actions? Yeah.
Yes, I need to put lair action, just so I know.
It's gonna go really bad.
Guys, I don't see
Alright.
the problem. You just have to kill him.
So for the lair action, as you go in, you see this thing. You see this mummy thing sitting on the throne. It's looked like a desiccated human wrapped up in bandages, covered in heavy jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah, he just looks up at you, and he points a finger at you and says, "Get out!
That's
Why
a
aren't you getting out?"
I'm half tempted to try and persuade him that he doesn't know where his home is.
Yeah.
Okay, have it your way. And he's going to use a lair action to give himself advantage on saving throws.
Against
Okay.
effects that turn on death.
Oh wait, that's right. You can't do that.
Yeah.
All right, then in that case, he's going to use. Okay, you know what? He'll do that. He doesn't know what he's going up against, so he'll do that.
Okay, our DM is merciful.
Yeah. Thank God.
Finn,
All right, I'm gonna do the only thing that I can do is I'm gonna cast heat metal.
go
because
first.
that is-
Finn first.
Oh,
he has
Finn
higher
first.
initiative.
Oh,
Okay, Finn, what are you gonna? You gonna throw the
Uh,
oil at him?
Yeah, definitely. I use my. Wait. Can I throw with my bonus action?
It's an. No, it's an action. It's an attack with an improvised weapon.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Tree can still. Okay, I can't throw with my magic hand. So yeah, why not? I toss the oil to him. Well, just slam the oil onto him. Anyway.
All right, make an improvised weapon attack.
Okay.
So that's basically with dexterity.
1d20 plus dexterity. That's 4.
Please roll decent.
13.
13. I mean, even if some of it gets on him, like he's covered in bandages.
I mean, the oil is just so that it burns more, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It deals more damage when light.
Yeah, it splatters on the ground in front of him.
All right.
Okay, we just push him into it.
Yeah,
He
there you
looks
go.
at the ground. He looks up at you and says,
Is that oil? Were you trying to set me on fire?
No.
Nope.
No. We all just said no.
I don't believe you.
Well,
and he is
Don't believe
going
you either.
to use. He's going to use Dreadful Glare on you, Finn, as a legendary action.
Okay.
Oh yikes!
So make a
Wait, it's not
Wisdom
my turn.
save.
Oh, it's legendary actions.
No. Legendary.
Oh,
No, he didn't end his
sorry.
turn yet. He didn't end his turn yet.
Okay, you didn't end your turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you gonna do then?
I'm gonna hide.
That's a rogue. That's a rogue especial right
You
there.
know what? That's fair.
I was
That's
gonna
fair.
hide. I was like, wait, I haven't hiding.
I mean, it's a keep. I'm assuming there should be places to hide.
Yes, you can just
Yeah,
run duck into a nearby room.
Cover.
And there he says, "Yeah." All right.
That's it. I'm hiding.
All right. In that case, he's going to use a legendary action to use.
This is gonna get so stupid
This
because
is
we've
gonna
like.
get so stupid.
Oh, I'm just waiting for this to
All
turn.
right, he's going to use two legendary actions to use Whirlwind of Sand.
Okay, that's not the worst thing he
Okay.
could do.
It turns into a Whirlwind of Sand, moves 60 feet, and then reverts back to his normal form.
Yep.
Clearly on the hunt for Finn. Isaac, what
Did
do
you
you do?
toss oil at me?
I'm gonna cast heat metal on him.
Alright.
That's the best thing I can do.
Do it.
Got it.
So heat metal. Yeah, let me read the actual.
You can post the.
Yeah, you choose an object on any creature. So basically, yeah. So it's he just needs to make a Constitution saving throw because I'm going to use my bonus action to proc it.
Yep.
So
All right, he fails to save.
he takes 12 points of fire damage.
Oh, let's go!
Yeah, so he is.
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes the fire damage, and he's like,
Is that? Are you trying to set me on fire?
No.
Why is this guy asking?
And now I will hide.
yeah, you can't.
I know
an
I
action.
can't. I know I can't. But I will hide
It's just
and
he
not hide.
attempts to hide. He attempts to hide. There's a difference. No, you hide behind Kaza. That would be so funny. Like, he's standing
yeah,
behind
you know
him.
what?
No.
I will hide behind Kaza. Now here's the good thing though, because he's heat metaled, he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
So that gives us some slight advantage.
Light.
All right.
Okay, Kaza, we believe in you. You're the big boy.
The big boy.
The big guns.
All right. So he is going to cast Burning Hands
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
on this thing.
Is that the cone one or the
It's
three
the cone.
attacks?
The
Oh, it's a
cone.
cone.
It's the
one,
cone
okay.
one.
Burning
Yeah,
Hands.
Burning Hands. The problem with it is that he only can do this once per day.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? It still counts.
Yep. It's
It's damage.
Damage.
All right. Let's see. What does the thing have for Dex? It against Kaza's DC. Yeah, it makes the save.
So it's
Wait, but he
three.
has
Well, it's back to
disadvantage,
like
so-
full damage, right?
Yeah. All right. So it's going to take 20 damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
decent.
That's good.
Decent.
No, I mean the.
Holy shit! That could have been.
Shouldn't he have disadvantage on the save because of heat metal?
Isn't it normal because of his lair? Because he
no,
has
it's just-
advantage on saving throws, right?
No. It has
Like the
advantage
lair
on
action?
saving throw against turn undead effect.
Oh,
That's his lair action.
okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so what about heat metal? Does that give him disadvantage?
Yeah. At least that's
On
what
saves?
I heard.
No, it's attack rolls and ability checks, not saves.
Okay.
Not saving throw. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, but at least if he tries to swing at us, he's at disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, that's big damage.
That's big damage.
Oh yeah, so he took 20. Yeah, so he took 20 damage.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's
boom.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Alright, and he's gonna use legendary action to try to frighten you, Isaac.
Okay, that's fair.
So make a wisdom save.
You know what? I'm pretty scared as a character and as a player, so this should probably go well. 21.
You
Alright,
found
yeah,
your
you're not
inner
scared.
strength.
Look at you!
You're
Look
now
at you!
immune. You're now immune to this effect.
Nice.
Okay, now it's its turn. I'm scared what it's gonna do.
Well, it's gonna go to the person who dealt the most damage, and he's going to try to punch him. He's gonna try to punch Kaza.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage on direct attack.
I don't think the ogre has high AC.
But still, disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Hmm.
It'll be so funny if he dies
Nice.
during this. We're gonna need a new chieftain.
Yeah.
He's got chainmail on, so he's fine. Like the ogre lord, the only just tanks it. It doesn't even get to the chainmail.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep, Ardos.
Okay, I move towards the side, grab my javelin of lightning, and shoot the mummy lord by itself.
Oh,
And make sure Kaz is not caught in the blast.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Go right ahead. Make your attack.
What? Wait, I need to check the stats for this. Give me a moment. I'm trying to just get guaranteed damage because I'm not sure if my attack rolls will hit, right? So I just want, like, for sure damage. Okay. So first, each creature in the line in front of me takes 4d6 lightning damage on a failed save. DC 13. Okay, dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Toss.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Just hinges on him. Let me see. Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
Okay, then it turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target. Make a ranged weapon attack against the target. Okay. So, and since it's magical, it does bypass some magical resistance, I think.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
True.
So, that's nat 1, so it just goes off to the side and misses. It's on the
Yeah.
ground. And, yeah, and then for my bonus action, I will use Searing Smite on my, my glaive, and then I'll action surge and attack. I run up to him and attack.
Alrighty.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Adamantine glaive. 14 probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
Right?
No.
Ah, shit. That's my turn. I tried.
Alright, so lair action. He's gonna start with the person who cast the spell.
Whoopsie.
Well, actually, he doesn't have to. Any non-undead creature that tries to cast the spell, a 4th level or lower, is racked with pain. You have to make a Constitution save to cast the spell,
Mm-hmm.
and if you fail to save, you take necrotic damage per spell level, and the spell has no effect and is wasted.
Okay. It's a good thing I'm not
Does
casting a
this-
spell right now.
Does this count for spells already ongoing, like
No.
metal or not?
No, it's
No,
if,
okay.
If you
so he's
the
casting
spell-
that on me. So I'm assuming that basically means that if I try and cast a spell from this
No,
point
this is
on-
everybody.
Oh, this is everyone.
Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finn, what do you want to do?
Shit, I can't.
I-
do shit.
I would just do damage, man,
I
because you
can't.
at least get sneak
You
attack.
can't.
I
Actually,
can't.
it's immune to
Yeah,
non-magical
he's
weapons.
immune
Oh,
to
shit,
non-magical.
that's right.
All my stuff are non-magical.
My javelin's on
You
the
have
floor.
Yeah, do you have a torch, though?
Yeah, why don't you pick up? What? Yeah, can't you pick up the javelin? You could do that. That technically would count. It's a magical item.
All right, I'll try.
Would that count? Well, let's ask Falcon first before we do something
Yeah.
risky.
Does that count?
So what are you trying to do?
He wants to run, pick up the javelin, that Artos just threw and stab a bitch.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's magical. It's like the only other magical
You have
weapon
to
that
use
we have.
you have to use strength, but sure, yeah.
No, I have a 9 on strength, but whatever. I pick it up.
it's
Hey, sneak attack still applies actually.
yeah, and you
So,
can get it. You can
it will
you
be
can you
considered
can
magical.
you can flank with art. You can flank with strike to avoid. Oh no!
It's okay, guys. We have another round. We can keep trying this. Let's go.
I'll do it. I reach for the javelin and try to stab him. How do I
Crit,
roll
crit,
this?
crit.
Slash roll 1
just-
20 minus 1.
Right.
Yeah,
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and flank
Crit.
with him, so you have advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
so-
Crit, crit, crit.
Okay.
Crit,
Wait,
crit, crit.
Anything else do I apply? I mean,
No, are you proficient with javelins?
let me
Is
check.
not.
Simple weapons, long swords. Nope. Mm-mm.
Wait,
javelin
simple
is-
weapons?
Yeah, javelin,
Javelin is a simple weapon.
Javelin's a simple
Yeah.
weapon.
So you have
can-
advantage. So you're proficient. You're proficient with these.
So plus 2. That will mean
Plus 1.
I'll just calculate it out. So it's a 1d20 plus 1 because I have minus.
So
1.
Yeah.
roll a d20 plus 1 twice because you have advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
17.
17.
Okay, okay.
19.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
that
thank
hits,
God.
yes.
Okay. What's the javelin's damage? Hold on.
Here, I gotta
1d6.
figure that out. 1d6 plus,
And plus your sneak attack.
Okay.
and then sneak attack. Yeah.
1d6
Yeah, 1d6
sneak attack-
plus 1 plus sneak attack.
plus 1.
Yeah, 1d6
Okay.
plus 1 and then roll sneak attack damage.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna roll for the weapon attack itself. That's a 5. And then I'm gonna apply the sneak attack. That's 2d6.
In this case, sneak attack is now technically magical, right?
Yeah,
It's
'cause
it's
it's-
bonus
is.
damage.
It's bonus damage,
Yeah.
but
Bonus
it's still part of the
Yeah.
part of the weapon. So yes,
Yeah.
it's still.
Oh man, that javelin toss was what a play! Oh my god.
10. Wow. That's
Okay.
Nice.
Okay,
Doing damage, guys.
we're at 47, you guys. This is actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
We've
50
dealt
more to go.
47, or he's down to 47.
No, we've dealt 47
We've dealt
damage.
47.
He's
Just-
down to
Yeah. just
Out of
50
what?
more to go.
I
out of
mean,
he's down to 34
50?
health. I'll tell you.
34.
Right now he's
34
down to
health?
34.
This is the
okay,
first time
this is
to actually
doable.
count
This
the
is doable.
HP.
This is doable. Okay, okay,
Isaac, go! Do it!
okay.
Alright, Zach of Eyes.
All right. Well, I'm not casting a spell, but I am proccing it because I'm still concentrating on the spell.
Yep.
Yep, so
So
bonus
that's
action.
just a bonus action. So let's see what we roll. Ooh, God! If he fails, well, honestly, it doesn't matter. Even if he doesn't fail, it's still going to be 14 points of
14.
damage.
Yeah.
So if he fails, this
It's a
would be
28.
rad.
28 damage.
Come on.
Isaac, you have action surge, right? No, wait, you don't.
You know what?
Okay, yeah, he botched the save.
Oh my God! Okay, so that's
And
28
he does
points
not
of
have
damage.
legendary. He does not have legendary save.
Oh,
So it's 22.
Yeah, it doesn't
Wait,
have resist-
It's
There's
28.
6 HP!
Yeah.
6 HP!
So all Kaza needs to do is just hit.
Hmm.
And
All
then-
right.
No, does he have a
That's-
magical weapon though?
Does he? Let's look.
He only
Pass the
has-
javelin! Pass the javelin!
Pass
And
the
then he'll shank him with the javelin. Just
He
pass the
does
javelin.
have a magic weapon in the form of his glaive, yes.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! Glaive user!
Yes.
Come on, get the kill, Kaza! Oh, please, Lord, get the kill!
You're now the new lord of the ski, please!
Alright, he swings, he hits,
Yes!
and he kills.
Nice.
Yes! We're so lucky, by the way.
The DM
We
Enjoy
is
your
so
level.
Merciful. doesn't-
Yeah! The DM is so merciful.
Yes. Enjoy your new level, everybody.
Yeah.
Yay!
You know what, Isaac? Take a level in fighter. Have the action surge. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'd have to take two.
You did too,
Hey, you
but
know
sure,
what?
yeah.
I will say this: despite Falcon taking that fight very easy on us, I still think we did pretty good, all things considered.
Yes.
We had a plan. We had a plan going in. Just deal as much magical damage as much as we can.
Alright, now to generate his treasure. Let's see. What
I wonder what he's gonna get though. Like, I hope it helps his
Please have
his people.
something magical for us. We can use.
Magical
I
tractor.
mean, that's dependent on if Kaza wants to give us anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll let you have the gold,
Yep.
but he's
Okay,
keeping the magic.
you know what? I'll take that.
I want them to have a magical like farming equipment. It'll just be so funny.
That would be
All
cool.
right, let's see
A
here.
magical plowshare. That would be amazing.
Yeah, magical hoe, magical scarecrow.
Yeah, that's gonna be so amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm looking at this. That's why I was like, let's go fight it. And then I start looking at its stats, and I was like, I don't want to fight this anymore.
I was
like,
before you say Mummy Lord. I was like, how are we supposed to kill a challenge
Like-
rating 15?
I mean, we could like the funny thing is that like we probably could have been fine with just a regular mummy, but Mummy Lord's very scary, very
He didn't
scary.
Yeah.
even use his spells.
The fact that it was alone, plus he didn't use his spells. Yeah, I agree. Like
Yeah.
that's what helped.
Yeah, but still, like we knew to use fire damage. The javelin, I think the big thing was like, yeah, you throwing the javelin, Artos, and then him picking him up so that Finn
and then
could do
stabbing
magic.
and hit and sneak. Yeah, that was just the pat. That was. Well, out of all the times we played together, this is the first time we counted HP just so we don't die.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
We're like,
Teamwork, people.
guys,
Power
he's
of
down
friendship.
47. 47. Guys, he's weak to fire. We've never done
Yes.
this before.
It's because you
Power
knew
of
just how
friendship.
badly outnumbered you were.
How bad we were.
Outmatched. Not outnumbered, more like outmatched.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
Alright, so for treasure,
Oh, God.
let's see. So for gold, he has 15,000 gold pieces.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yes, and 2,000 gold piece and 2,000 platinum pieces. I mean.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And he's got 8 ceremonial weapons inside of his sarcophagus, each one worth 750 gold pieces.
Hmm.
Does he want to give this much wealth away? I think it helps him more
He
than
doesn't
us,
need
right?
it.
He doesn't
really
need it. He needs the land. He doesn't need the gold.
Yeah, so that's about 6,000 gold pieces total for the art objects. Now for the magic, which is what he's really interested in.
Right. What if
Let me see.
I have a thought?
Oh, look.
depending on,
Another bag
I-
of beans.
I have a thought depending on what he gets.
Imagine if it's
Oh.
another bag of beans. That'd be so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, look. I get another keep.
And you were the one who rolled this, right, Justin?
Yeah. I
Okay,
did,
so
yeah.
first thing he
course.
gets is a staff of frost, which he can use and he'll take.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
That was
Okay.
that's good.
Next thing is an amulet of the plains,
Oh.
Oh.
which he will also be
That
keeping.
good, but yeah, why not?
The other two he will actually hand over to you, Artos, because he is going to acknowledge that you and your people did help. So in addition to the treasure, you are going to get the following.
Ooh, sweet.
The first is a helm of brilliance.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh,
That's so good. Holy shit, Artos! You should take. It's
What does
so
it do?
good.
19 to your intelligence. That's it.
No, I'm pretty sure. No.
No.
Helm of Brilliance is way cooler than that.
Wait,
It's
hold on.
It's just with the number of diamonds, rubies, fire opals, and regular
Oh, right.
opals. When you pry the gems out, they crumble to dust, and the helm loses its magic. When you pry the gems out, you can use it to cast spells.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. That's.
Oh, so like the gems are charges then.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh
It's
shit!
really good.
Are you guys fine with me? Like,
Yeah,
keeping
no,
it?
Take it.
it's a helm fitting for a king.
Yep.
So
Yes.
Okay,
And
sure. What's the second one?
I'm actually trying to figure out who should I give this one to. It's a +3 weapon. So I'm trying to figure out who
Finn.
gets
Finn.
okay.
Finn.
Finn.
What-
Finn.
Finn.
All right.
Okay. What
I
type of
Finn, what
weapon?
Because like,
what weapons do you use?
I use rapier, scimitar, dagger.
+3
whip.
rapier.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
I think
Yeah.
you need it more than me because you're also like the rogue, so I feel like
Yeah.
you need that big
Yeah.
damage. right?
Yeah, so,
it's better on even.
I'm just a spellcaster. I'm here to basically buff and cause shenanigans. So
Yeah.
Oh, I'll roll for how much diamonds I have. 1d10. So I have 5 diamonds in the helm. I'll type this down.
Nice.
5 diamonds. What? 2d10, right? For the rubies. Slash roll
Yeah.
2d10. I have 9 rubies.
okay.
Okay. That's
What's
average.
the 3d10 for? Fire opals.
Opals or fire opals.
Fire opals.
Yeah.
Nice.
20 fire opals. Okay.
That's above average, I believe.
What's the 4d10?
The
Opals.
just regular opals.
Okay. Slash roll 4d10.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Those are just.
Those are
either
some good
above
numbers.
average
Yeah.
or-
You know what?
It's
You know what? We're gonna need this for the dragon place.
Yeah.
We're gonna need
Oh,
this.
I'm gonna actually just fluff it. It's called Helm of Brilliance. I'm gonna fluff it as a crown of brilliance.
Yeah, nice.
Wearing this is not considered treason by any means,
Nope.
right?
No, it's just a
no,
cool
no, no.
The
crown.
Lord
It's
of
just
his
a crown,
land will
okay.
have a crown. Still. So,
Yeah.
What's gonna happen is
I'll wear
like
it.
you put it on your head, it senses your fairly lowly status, and it'll actually transform more into like a headpiece, almost like a tiara. I guess would be the best word for it. And you just have to think what gem you want. It'll pop the gem out of the front. You can pull it out.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, and then the more I get influenced, the more it evolves. Oh, that'd be so
Exactly.
sick.
That's a really cool. I like that conceptually. That's fantastic.
Just remember,
It's like
once
a
it runs,
headband.
yeah.
Once
Basically,
it
just
runs
remember
out,
though,
it's
once it
gone.
runs out of gems, it runs out of magic, and it
Yeah.
will whatever it's set as, it will. That's what it will stay as.
Yeah. Still.
Oh
it's a
yeah,
pretty
that
cool
makes sense.
Crown, even if it lost it.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Isaac, just taking a deep breather, I just say, well, thank you so much. This has been an adventurous afternoon, I think, for all of us.
Yes, it has. My people and I will enjoy our new home.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we
I-
have enough magic. He holds the staff of frost.
All right. Cool.
We made this guy a happy man.
Yeah.
Yes, he will
Very much
absolutely help you. In fact, he's going to commit far more to this than he normally would because you made him so happy.
Yeah!
Let's go! That's so good.
Gonna
Bag of
come
beans,
with us?
baby. Bag of
Yeah,
beans.
Nice.
that worked out very well in your favor. So he's
Aw,
going to...
shush. The DM's being generous.
No, he's not being we worked for that.
Yes, you did. You did. I
You
may
did
have
work
taken
for
it easy,
that,
but it
and
was still a
you did
difficult
being
fight.
It was still a difficult fight.
Yeah.
Like, if
You're
you-
literally on the edge because I have felt like Falcon couldn't how they put this gloss over another turn waiting for us to kill him. We had to kill him now.
like literally, it was like we have to kill him in 3 turns, or else one of us is gonna die,
Yes.
yeah.
Or at least get mummy rot.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's really rough.
That's
And then
worse.
That's
the
really
last
rough.
conversations with the thri-kreen, just to have a quick yo, can you protect our lands while
Yeah,
we're gone? Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean that could probably just be something that we could just say that we did. I don't think we need to.
Yeah.
Unless,
That's what'll happen.
yeah, because it
Yeah, you
seems much more
basically
like
call
These ones seemed much more involved anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You contact them. Basically, you contact the thri-kreen, let them know that you're invoking your little defense treaty, and that they need to watch. You're going to be gone for a while, so they need to watch your lands. And you come back, and not long after that, you get reports. Hey, we found some pirates. Why don't we drop in on them unannounced?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, let's
And
go.
even better news, your wife is with child.
Oh,
No
shit.
promises, but it may be a son.
Maybe a son. Hey, I don't mind a daughter. You just need an
Yeah.
heir or an heiress.
Yeah, you have an
right?
heir, though. You have an heir.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Sorry, we're not
I'll send a message, a quick,
Yeah.
message to the lizard folks so they know.
Yeah,
what's
you
going
have the
on.
lizard folk boys go back and tell their dad, "Hey, Dad, we got it. He's got a boy." So he's gonna send. So he's gonna dispatch his 2 raiders and an archer and a group of archers to back you up.
Mhm.
Nice.
That's really
I'm
good.
excited what the ogres are gonna send. I'm excited to what
They're just
gonna
sending
commit
2
to.
groups of ogres.
Okay, gotcha.
Or
Hey,
about
The ogres are beasts, so I like that.
Did
So we're
the
good.
Oni did Kaza came with?
Yeah, he'll be leading his boys.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
We're gonna have an Oni with a staff of frost. That's
Yeah.
fucking rad.
That's cool.
Yes. All right, and on that happy note, we are going to take a quick break here. I need to get some water, and because
All right.
that lizard
Level
folk
up.
voice,
Yeah.
yeah, you need to level up, and I need to quickly go over these war rules that I have and try to figure out how to map them
Okay.
onto
Right.
your
Oh,
onto
'cause
your
oh
army.
yeah, that's true.
Uh,
I mean, we have to
reason.
fight the pirates, so.
Yes.
Oh, are we
Alright.
gonna army fight the pirates or?
Well, right now,
that
what we're
go?
going to do, I don't have the actual stat blocks for it, for
Oh
each
yeah, for
unit.
sure.
So what I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
do is we're just going to calculate how much does it cost and then use that to figure out this. There's a simple warfare option here that I'm going to use. Basically,
Oh, yeah,
we're just
sure.
going to roll. We're just going to roll dice and see who rolls higher.
okay.
Hey, that's how. I mean, to be fair, I think that's how it's done in old war games, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Like you just they added dice and then
Yeah.
that's how it actually
it's
works.
just mushrooms from there.
Yeah.
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 All right. Well, anyway, like I said, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Enjoy your break.
Sounds good.
Enjoy
Yeah.
your new level, by the way, all of you.
Woo!
You
Yeah.
you earned that.
For this so long.
Have
So
fun.
long.
All right. See y'all in 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I really love this session because like it's so involved like politically. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It feels really good.
And a group effort.
God damn it, mother.
Why do you roll your
I
hit
don't know,
dice?
Just take average.
Why?
Just take average, dude.
No.
You're one of these heathens that rolled dice and then
No.
oh my god.
I will take my woe. Listen,
I
we
just-
got a lot out of this session.
Mhm.
I think a little failure in my account is fine.
Oh,
here's
I
the-
get
here-
extra attack. Let's go.
So here's the good news, guys. My inspiration is now a D8.
D8?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So
That's a good
that-
breaking point.
You are
that's
still
gonna help
leveling
us
up
out.
as a bard, right?
Yes, I'm a level 5 bard.
Nice.
And now comes the question, because there's a lot of different options that I could do, and I'm...
First off, you need a fucking cantrip that deals damage.
That's true.
Just
You've
take it, man.
you just get vicious mockery, please.
Take
Like
just mockery, I beg of you.
that's all you get. Like,
Yeah.
why did you ignore it as well?
I'm like, I could wait till level 8 and take...
Hawkins saw you're not one, by the way.
yeah. Oh, misery.
That is why I'm taking the average. I can't afford to just take.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with being... Now, here's the thing. Here's the good news. It makes sense because my character's just a bard. He should not be exactly a warrior in Constitution. All right. Now the real problem I'm having is I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna... Because I get one spell.
Mm-hmm.
I get to learn one spell. Now I could take a cantrip because everybody's screaming at me to do that.
Can't you replace a cantrip and just get one? Like, isn't there something like that, like, as you level up?
Bards, can they? I don't know that.
Oh, do they get that option?
I
I'm
honestly
actually not
don't
sure.
know. I'll have to
Someone-
check.
Some class could, like my class.
Yeah, some classes could.
Arcane tricksters, they can replace their spells, but I don't know for bards. You know, there are full casters. All right,
Yeah, hold
I'm
on.
gonna take a break for a while.
Oh,
Yeah,
at level whenever you reach a level in this class, what's this? That grants an ability. Oh, this was last level too. Whoops, never mind. You can't take it anymore. It's called Bardic Versatility. The next time we can get this is at level 8, and I don't think we can get to level 8 because we have a hard cap in the world.
So now I'm just debating on what my third level spell slot's gonna
If
be.
ever you can't really get a cantrip, you have to invest in like a good like weapon though, like a crossbow or something, like a heavy. crossbow.
I mean, I have the dagger, which is pretty good if I need to do damage. And you know
But it's
what?
a dagger.
I will say this. You know what? Heat metal did pretty good this session. So,
Yeah, really good. Yeah, for sure.
so I was able to do. I did 28 points of damage, which is like the most damage I've ever done in this game.
You know, I'll be honest though, I'm starting to feel the whole like low stats thing at level 5. Cause like, my god, it's so terrible. All my skills are like so not
So
that good.
that's why I'm like, that Helm of Brilliance is fantastic for you because that's going to give you so much more versatility.
Yeah, more options definitely. I saw it. Like I started reading it. Like I thought it was like the thing that gave you 19 to int, like the same thing that Robin thought. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. And then I started reading Helm of Brilliance. I'm like, oh my god, this will help me a lot.
Yeah. So
And I
that's
think
why,
it makes sense considering what has happened to Arthos, right? Like his physical, he essentially his physical like potential got crippled because of
of
dragons.
time.
So
Back.
Yeah, the dragons.
yeah, time and dragons. So this is the best he's gonna get.
So this is my question. I'm looking at 3rd level spells,
Okay.
right?
First.
There's a lot that I could take.
Oh, there are new dragon
Um,
spells. Remember from the Fizban's Guide to Dragons?
Oh, I'll get soda as well. BRB.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Fizbins. What are the spells from the dragon book?
You know what? I'll just hand you the list. Actually, I found the website here. It's been really helpful. Just use the wiki dot. They have everything listed up to the latest part, and you can try to see.
Oh, I was looking at that.
Yeah, just use.
It isn't really. I don't know how updated it is, so we'll have to see.
Okay.
Because everything's concentration, right?
Yeah.
So that's the problem I'm having.
You need
Is that I want something that
Yeah, that's not.
I want something instant. Now, there is one option that I've been thinking about. I could go so I could go Glyph of Warding, which is a way for me to do damage, but it has to be a trap, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really.
So that's a little tricky.
Well. Yeah.
Or I could do let me see, hold on. No, that's just more concentration stuff. I don't need that.
Yeah.
Or I could get Dispel Magic, which has a lot of versatility.
Yeah, true.
So I'm leaning towards Dispel Magic because if we're going to a place with like dragons and stuff like that, and let's say we fight against a dragon that casts a spell, or let's say a spell is cast on us, right? I could use a 3rd level spell slot, make a charisma check, which is +5, plus the lucky feat if I don't roll very well. I can basically stop a spell just like that, right? So right now, Dispel Magic is looking like the best option for me. I'd love to have a damaging spell, but there is a lot of versatility with Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
Also, Mass Healing Word. You could potentially, if
I
you
could
have
do
those
that.
spells.
I could do that, but I'm going to be perfectly honest. I also just remembered in the session before this, we were doing some investigation on what we're going to have to deal with.
True.
And one of them was magical traps.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I think I'm going to take Dispel Magic.
Okay.
I think, even though I won't be able to deal damage, at the very least, that gives me something that... Because Dispel Magic can be used in combat, and it can be used out of combat. Like, it's just a really, really good spell.
You are a lore bard, right?
No, I'm a Eloquence Bard.
Okay. Eloquence. Okay. Eloquence bard. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so you don't have extra... Okay, spells. Let's see. Bard. 5th level. So, one more spell known. Okay.
Yeah, one creature, object, or magical effect within range. And it's like 120 feet.
Yeah. I think that's helpful. Either way.
Yeah, I think Dispel Magic is going to be the way to go.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. You just got a +3 weapon.
Yeah.
Which means you'll be able to hit more often and you'll be able to deal way more damage, right?
Yeah.
Artos just got a Helm of Brilliance, which means he's going to have a shitload of versatility and he'll be able to survive a lot more, right? And with me, with Dispel Magic, it gives me the ability to, like, stop bad things from happening. So let's say somebody cast Hold Person on Artos.
Excuse me. Testing. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. I just wanted to double check that. All right. Thank you. Carry on, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just debating on what spell to take, and I think I'm going to take Dispel Magic, just because
Okay.
I think it's got the most versatility, especially since we just did a whole episode before this that was about talking about all the magical traps we're going to be facing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So having the ability to dispel some of those traps, I think would be quite useful. So.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna check. Like I said, I'm gonna check something. I need to double check the rules of war here, and we'll get into it and figure out like how to actually build the things properly.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Actually, you know what? Let's have a look. Let's do that. Actually, you know what? Let's build it properly right now. Justin.
Oh, he's
Yes.
taking a break. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's taking a break. Okay, then
no,
never mind.
he's back.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're back. You're back. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a quick private voice channel just so we don't talk over everybody else.
True.
All right.
Okay, I'm
So,
scared.
no, don't be.
Okay, what's going on?
I just need to. I'm taking a look at this. I'm trying to figure out. Well, first, like for the sake of expediousness of making this quickly, you want me to quickly like just stat out your guys for this little
Sure.
expedition? Okay, yeah.
Sure, that's
So just
fine.
for the sake of expediency, then I'll put the document up or somewhere, and then you can download that, and we can figure out how to make it work from there. All right.
Okay.
So,
All right. I mean, I think it's good if all four of us talk about it, right? Because I think we can all chime in. And like,
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think your knights are horrifying, but all right. I just wanted to check. Thank you.
First level. What are some?
Where can I find this?
I think he's trying to upload it soon.
Yeah, he's trying.
Oh,
to
okay,
upload it.
So I think
The uploading of the document will come after the session.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just
okay.
quickly trying to stat what you're bringing. So what are you going to bring? You're going to bring your archers, and you're going to bring your knights. That's it.
I think that's the best we bring, right?
Yeah, and then the tribes are going to be.
Hold on. Before we do that, the archers. Did we decided to bring them, or do we just have the knights have the bows? That's a huge difference.
You're going Megatron, Robin. You may want to.
You're going robotic there.
Oh, okay. Can you guys hear me? Is it better?
Yeah, but you're a little robotic. Maybe just
Okay,
drop in, drop out.
I'll restart. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Where? Hold on. What? Damn it! Why can't I?
But to answer his
Just-
question,
Damn
his implied question, you can take as many units as you like.
It's just what we want to leave behind.
Yeah, you can leave nobody behind if you like.
Which I don't think we should do.
Yeah. So-
Yeah, I think the best is bring archers and knights.
So the trained archers and the elite knights.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think like the thri-kreen are helping out, and plus the garrison should be strong enough to hold the castle
Is this
if
better?
ever something happens.
Yeah, it sounds better.
Okay. The server seems to have a really high pin. I don't know why, but yep. Now it should be better.
Well, it
I
seems
think
like it's
an
okay
internet
now.
problem. Okay. So where were we? Sorry, I missed something.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
So
We're bringing
we're bringing the trained archers and we're bringing our elite knights.
Okay.
Yeah. It's you can technically bring everything if you like, but
We don't want to.
yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
we
want
don't
to.
want.
That's not good.
Like the whole point of us making these sort of deals with the lizard folk and the ogres is so that we can leave some guys behind, but bring a pretty strong fighting force with us.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright. So like I said, I'm gonna quickly just
Oh.
interrupt. So yeah. Actually, they're veterans now.
Hey Justin, what did you get for level 5? Oh, you got extra attack. Oh, that's so big for you though. That's so big for like for fighter. Oh, that also means Justina also levels up too.
Oh shit.
Justina's unironically the strongest one in the sense of like combat, because I think she already has 20 in like strength. This is what Arthos could have been.
Yeah.
Okay, DM, sorry, I'm gonna change my spells because rogues, when they level up in Arcane Trickster, they can. And I'm gonna change my sleep spell because I doubt it'll be helpful. Oh no, distorted value, sorry. Distorted value, I'm gonna change that to the silvery barbs.
Oh god. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No, it's a good change. It's a good change. Falcon's gonna hate you so much.
I know. I never really.
What does it do?
Hold on.
Silvery Barbs is kind of insane because it's a level 1 spell that basically allows you to do like a luck reroll on basically anything.
And it's enchantment. I was like, what can I use? Okay, this should work.
It's a really good level 1 spell. It's very, very good.
It's a really good one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I know this is a... Wait, did we ever establish if Justina's coming along for the ride?
Well, I was gonna assume that we were gonna RP that or just say like, "Yo, Justina, you in?" And she'd be like, "Yes, sounds cool, dog."
Honestly, I feel like it's more of like a DM allowing for a 4th PC to come. So
if you want to, I'll let you make that choice.
I mean, Justina's always down for an adventure. I mean, that's how I made Justina, and I don't think she has any other obligation right now. So I think she'll come along.
Yeah.
All right, that buffs out our party a bit more.
Yeah, because that's what I mean. It's just that, like, you know, I just took Dispel Magic, so that gives me a little bit more versatility. My inspiration is a lot higher now, which is good. Rolled really bad on the health, but that's okay. You can't win them all. Oh, the only thing I was gonna do was with the money that we might have gotten from that pyramid, I was gonna try and look into getting
a magic item, or
not magic. No, not a magic item. I think I'm okay with what I got. I did want to see if I wanted to just get some like studded leather armor or something like that.
In our armory. You can just go to the armory. And
I already got plate mail from my...
Oh, can I get studded? Can I just grab studded then?
Grab it.
Yeah.
It's in the armory.
Okay.
Oh, Falcon, if ever, can we just translate like the gold we got into wealth, like just straight up wealth for us?
Because we never really.
Because we never really like. We're just taking it out from the thing, right?
So yeah, I'm checking. Let me go back.
That way.
Let me scroll up and have a look at that. So that's about 15,000.
I put it in the.
15. Yeah, I'm logging.
Is it 1,500, not 15,000?
It's 15,000.
15,000, yes.
Oh shit, that's so much money.
Yes. And how much is platinum to gold again? It's 10 platinum to 1 gold.
10 gold equals 1.
So that's 200.
Yeah. 20.
Oh, that's a lot of gold.
20,000 gold pieces. So 35,000 just in gold pieces total.
And then the art when you add the art objects, it's actually goes 41.
Yeah.
So
holy shit.
Okay, cool.
That's why I was kind of like internally laughing, because it's like we basically got like an appetizer to our treasure hoard.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. You put that in the house. I'm gonna increase your wealth by 41.
Nice.
Oh my god, you doubled our wealth.
Nice. I will.
Guys, we have to come back alive so we can spend this. We have to start investing it.
So that colossal wealth, that unbelievable wealth, it means you're extraordinarily rich.
We have to spend this.
Yeah, you can spend it. Yeah, you can spend it to improve your keep. Buy land, hire more soldiers,
Can
increase
we
your
spend
power.
to buy some potions, please, before we leave? We kind of need them. Like
Sure,
healing
I'll say you
the
can get
potions
them.
are
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll say you can get some.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, if we can just get some just basic health potions, I'd be
Yeah.
fine with
Yeah.
that. I think if we're gonna leave our fort, I think spending some
Yeah.
money on upgrading
Roll-
the fort would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll 3d6, please.
All right.
Uh,
God,
do you want,
you know what?
do you want to take this
imagine-
out?
Isaac, you know what?
sorry,
You
go
do it. And if you roll
want me?
bad, just re-roll. Use your logic.
I'm not gonna do that. That's too cheap, but I will roll. Okay, 3d6. 3d6.
Yeah, Isaac, roll 3d6, please. One for each.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
No.
Do you think?
9 health potions.
It's average.
9
Sweet.
potions
Do
of
you think
basic
our
healing.
steward? Do you think
Perfect.
Maximilian got a heart attack with how much gold we brought back?
No,
Yeah.
he did not.
Oh,
So,
he's chill.
what do you want to do with the gold, though, Lord Hywel?
Good
Reinforce the
question. What
fortress.
can we do with it?
Reinforce the fortress. We're
Yeah,
leaving,
that
so-
as well.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, my question is, once we get the ships, can we upgrade the ships?
Oh yeah.
no,
Oh.
that'll take too long. You don't know any good
Yeah,
ship
right.
that
rights.
would
We
take
won't have-
too
we won't
long.
have enough time. Okay,
yeah.
Then what is okay? The options we have is upgrade the keep,
Yeah.
buy land, which I don't think is the best thing we should do right now. I don't think buying land will make sense. And getting soldiers, right?
Yeah, getting soldiers.
So it's either. It's
Or
either
you can
getting
use it to
soldiers-
increase your law, or increase your population, or increase
Oh,
your
that's true.
trade your wealth for influence if you wish.
We can play
um,
some of-
But, Lord Artos,
Yeah.
you can only do the trade for one.
For one, so it's basically I do one and that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Okay.
I think what will. Okay, I'll put it to a vote because I'm split between the two, so I need my actual advisors, which
Okay,
is like
okay.
which you,
Okay.
you. What do you guys think? We get either like, do you want more men to leave behind for garrison, or do you guys want to upgrade the keep?
I think personally we should upgrade the keep because
Alright.
one, the keep got attacked, so it's probably still got a little bit of damage on it. I'm not saying it didn't
Oh.
get repaired, but it got attacked once. If we buff it up a bit, that might make it seem like a less likely
Alright.
target.
Oh, that makes sense, Robin.
I was thinking about using men because more soldiers means easier to defend whoever's trying to attack us.
The problem is the keep can't hold that many people.
That's what I'm saying.
okay.
Is that
Is
like
there
we
a-
don't we
Oh,
Yep.
so we have to upgrade the keep. Okay, then
Yeah,
let's do
upgrade.
that.
Okay,
Let's-
if you want to upgrade it to the maximum, it's going to take probably years, honestly.
Can
It
we
makes
I'm
sense,
gonna-
but we can
you know,
start.
with each phase, like phase 1, we upgrade such and such, and then phase 2, it spans out over the years, but it doesn't matter.
Well, this
Yeah.
is my question. Is it going in phases or is this Montreal construction?
It'll go in phases.
Okay.
But in total, if you want to do it, it'll cost you 28 wealth.
We can start with the first phase,
Totally
and then
spend
we'll
that.
see if we
It's
can.
nothing compared
Okay.
to just get-
Okay. good.
Alrighty.
But I want to do it by phase, because like
Yeah.
we might want to spend the wealth on like other things. I don't want to spend it all in one go, right? Like so, we spend it at a time. To see
Okay,
if we
then
can-
you'll be spending 8 wealth to upgrade it to a
Alright.
small castle.
Yeah.
And that
Alright,
would
from-
provides us, quicker, construction because we're leaving. God knows if we leave, on.
Well, by the time we get back, it'll probably be all done.
Yeah.
If we left
So
it
we're
on-
69. Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
the 26 number.
Nice.
Alright.
Nice.
All
Our
right.
defense is 30 now. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Defense upward.
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
get a vibe of playing Age of Empires or something like that.
I love
Yeah,
this
like-
part of the game. I love this part.
Yeah, this kind of feels like yeah, I'm sitting. I just booted up Age of Empires 2. It's like, okay, gotta put the walls around here. Just got a fort. I'm gonna build some cavalry.
yeah.
like I'm playing Civ.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I love Civ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I mean, that's all we can do, right? We only had like time to do like one thing.
Yeah.
Probably just
Hang
one
on.
thing.
The potions we have, there are potions of healing, right?
Yeah, he said we got 9, so me, you, and Artos each get 3 potions of healing.
Okay.
We'll just split it that way because it makes the most sense.
Yep.
I'll give one to
Justina or Justina?
Justina, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just split it between amongst myself. Plus, I don't think Justina in rage will use a health potion, right?
Well, that's what I mean. Is that I don't think Justina really needs the health potion.
But
I think it's
if like after a fight she calmed down, then she can use the health potion, right?
Yeah.
100%.
It's more,
Yeah.
it's more of that thing. So and plus, I'll just get 2,
Okay.
right?
Okay. That works out pretty well.
Oh, and since I have the +3 rapier, I'm gonna put the adamantium rapier that I had back into the armor.
There you go.
Yeah, nice.
You have a name for your +3 rapier? It's a +3 rapier. It has to have a name.
Don't know.
You need a name?
That's a problem.
Mummy Slayer.
Naming stuff.
Mummy Slayer.
He's like,
Maybe
Mummy's-
no, it depends on maybe it depends on what you do on this trip, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you do something like maybe it's like the Scale Slayer or something. I don't know. We'll see how it
We'll
goes.
see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Or I was gonna say Mummy's Bane. You can
Yeah.
call it that. Or whatever you want.
Imagine all if the only thing he did with like the rapier's cut rope, it'll be the rope cutter. That's all. That's all it is.
Rope cutter. That, you know what?
That'd be
I'm
so
gonna name
funny.
it rope cutter. That sounds pretty
So it's
funny.
misleading. Like here's my rope cutter. It's like, oh, what are you gonna do with
All
that?
right.
It's a
How
+3
How do you cut a rope with a rapier?
Exactly. That's the thing.
You know what? That is so stupid. We should totally do that.
It's so good. It's so pointy that it slashes.
Oh,
All right.
What was the name?
rope cutter.
Just
Rope cutter.
Okay, I thought you guys have
Just
a better
rope
one.
cutter.
Okay.
No,
Just-
no.
No, I thought you wanted that. That
Yeah,
was the
I
joke.
wanted that one. I just want to hear what you guys think. But
I think we should call it
I
rope
like it.
cutter because
Yeah,
that's stupid.
It's really,
it's really
it's so good.
All right. Yeah. So like I said, you did find the pirates, and there's an awful lot of them.
Okay.
Let's,
Yeah, enough that you probably would need an army to break these guys.
don't worry. Let's go wipe this out.
Well, we got one.
Yeah.
So, are we gonna
And
just
you-
do a contested roll, or do we have
Basically, yeah.
To okay.
Do it.
And they did. Yeah, they
Can
do
I
have giants.
inspire the troops? Can I inspire
Yeah.
the troops? All right.
Yeah,
I just
you wanna
go give a
Give a
spiel.
speech. All right. What speech do you want to give them?
Oh shit.
Speech.
let me
Speech.
let me think. Okay, hold on. Let me just collect my thoughts then, as I see our men before. All right. I look towards our men, newly acquired, whether they be old or new, and I say, "We all know why we're here today. Because today we begin our pilgrimage. We begin our journey. The first step is to get those boats down there. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm confident in all of you, warriors of this proud house, that you'll be able to get it done. Because right now, we take our first step into history." That's my speech.
Huzzah!
All right. Yeah. All
I
right.
just said, I'll save it when you charge.
All right. I'm gonna take a look and see
Oh my
what
God.
advantages and or disadvantages do we have.
That would be 68. Holy shit. Okay. That's nice.
I'm checking something here. Um. All right. Let's see. I'm checking something here. 10. All right. Roll 1d100 plus 20 for me. Actually, hang on. 20. Let me check. Sorry, I'm just checking. 1d100 plus. All right. Actually, hang on. Because yeah, you got a number of them going in with an advantage. Plus. Okay. They will also add.
Job's done.
Okay, roll 1d100 plus 34 for me, Justin.
Okay.
With
I believe in my men.
Yep.
I believe in my men. Inspiration. What does that mean?
It's just you have a D8 if that matters.
Oh my god. That's not possible.
Well,
I'll roll the D8. Wait, can I just see? That's what the hell?
it's
What?
balance
I've
of the
never rolled.
universe.
I've never. Wait, I'm taking a screenshot of this. I've never had this happen to me. No way.
Yeah.
That's a moment right there. Achievement unlocked. I never got
Yeah.
a 1 in a D100 roll. Oh my god.
That's.
That's an achievement.
Hey, it's 2. So how bad does this operation go? You know what? Considering how much we gained from the mummy, it's,
I think this is deserved.
this is karma.
This happened.
This is karma. Yeah.
Balance of
Yes.
the universe. It's happening again.
Hang on, let me check.
So how bad does this go for us?
It depends if they roll higher, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
Listen, they
did.
could roll in that one as well. Okay.
That is true. They could.
they won.
yeah.
But they clearly kicked your ass.
Oh no.
I would like to think it's probably terrain or something. Maybe we just misused it. I would like to think
Yeah.
somehow our cavalry charge was ineffective. This is just my fault, actually. I think I was too hasty. If I'm talking to say narrative terms, maybe Arthos is too hasty in the charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much damage did our units take then? That's my question.
Yeah, I'm very scared because like the knights are important for the.
And the knights didn't take anything, but you lost a thing of lizard folk.
Damn it.
No.
Oh, the
Something
lizard
you're
folks
ready-
are with us.
Yes.
Yeah, no, the whole
Oh,
squad is with us.
the whole squad's
Everyone
with us.
is
Shit.
with us.
Oh, that was a collective army roll. I rolled that one.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's an entire army roll.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to send some moonshine for Chosk. I'm so sorry. That was my bad.
Alright. Yeah, you lost your lizard folk archers to that.
Do we want to try? Well, here's my question: is that if we lost our archers to that failure, do we want to try again, or do we need to like actually plan like a mission to go in and like?
You can try it again if you like.
It's your
I
call.
don't know.
You're the king. You're the
I
king.
kinda maybe after the fight, can we set up like a scene where we're setting up camp or something, and Arthos is absolutely just gobsmacked by what happened.
Well, to be fair, they did have giants.
Oh,
be
that
fair.
changes things. That changes
Yeah.
things. I thought it was just like pirates.
It's
But they
not
have
just
giants.
it's just a random army of raiders and mercenaries, but they know you're there now.
I guess I'll gather Isaac and Finn for advice because I think it's important we plan our next step for this.
Yeah.
Right? We're probably at like our war room, and I'm just
Our
like,
war room. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of just mentioned I took count of the men. The archers from the tribe of from the redneck tribe have been eliminated. They caught it by surprise. This is my fault.
This isn't anyone's fault. We underestimated our enemy. All right.
We did.
Even I did not believe that they would be able to use those giants as effectively as they did. Now they know that we're here.
Mm-hmm.
They know that we're here. All right, but they don't know all of our capabilities. Right? I was not down in the fight. I didn't really do or use any of my magic. Now, this time, now that we know that we're up against, perhaps if I were to infiltrate, maybe set up either make an opening for us, or cause some sort of distraction that would give us the advantage that we would need to pierce through their defenses. We need to make sure that we take out the giants first. They are the main threat. The pirates, we can take them as prisoner. That was always part of the plan originally. So, well, what do you think, Han?
I actually look towards Finn. I think this race time to shine is very imminent. I look to Finn.
I'm always
Finn.
ready.
I look towards him and I say, "Can you poison their food?"
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
interesting.
could. I could.
I want you to look for the giant's reserves. Poison all of it.
Okay. Consider it done. And
All right.
Alright.
Finn will
I
I'll wait for the
will-
go on the
report.
mission.
I kinda I just say, no more going to die in my watch. That was a mistake. We're gonna fight this like a war. We'll use everything we have.
Yep.
We take it seriously, as we do.
I'll let
All
you
right.
handle it.
I will cast invisibility on Finn,
Mhm.
and depending on how the DM wants to do this,
Yeah.
we'll see how this goes.
All right, so Finn, you're gonna make a stealth check.
Okay.
With
all
advantage.
I'm so
Zero.
excited. This is where Finn is
Uh,
gonna do it.
okay.
This is Finn's time to shine.
Okay.
Yes.
Before the invisibility, I still disguise myself as use disguise self, the magic, to disguise
Mhm.
myself as a pirate. So
Yeah,
even
that
if
seems
the
fair.
illusion fails, I could still.
You could pass off as a
pass
pirate.
off as a pirate. Yep. So that's it. And stealth check because of invisibility, I have advantage. That means
Mhm.
22.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. You're able to just slip in, just completely undetected. They're too busy getting raucous and drunk
Mm-hmm.
over their victory.
You
Yep.
fools! This is what we wanted.
This is what we wanted.
Yep.
That's
You
what we wanted.
fools! You just made it easier.
Yeah. All right. Before we do that, I'm gonna call my invisible mage hand, and I want to spot out where their food or whatever their how what was that
You gotta have a food supply for these
I don't
giants
know-
because they're
I
big
don't know
freaking
whether
giants.
they're eating it directly or should I just poison because the whole food supply is gonna be a huge
Just
you know,
poison the whole
risk.
food supply. It doesn't necessarily have to be for the giants, but if there is one for the giants, make sure it's the giants.
Yeah, that's why I want to know. Like, do they separate
an
their food, or do they have just a huge stockpile of everything inside?
Or a thing is like maybe look at like what they're eating now, or like if they might grab like a.
They got a
if they're-
huge stockpile.
You guys you can poison the thing they're drinking, like the barrel or something.
Yeah. Like, if they have a
something like
water
that.
supply, I'm gonna do that. So, do I locate all that above I was looking for? I'm asking the DM.
Yeah. Okay. So just to clarify, you're looking for what the giants are eating specifically.
I'm looking for basically it's like this. I'm looking for food supplies and also to see if the giants separate their own food with the pirates.
They haven't separated their own food. They're
Alright.
eating cows. Like
Okay.
they're literally just picking up whole cows and munching down on them.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard to poison.
Yeah, that's gonna be
poison the
hard.
drink, I guess.
But they are drinking
From the
grog
same-
from barrels.
Okay.
So they're all drinking the same wine. So if you
Okay.
probably just
Yeah.
poison,
I'm gonna
if you probably
poison
poison
the
the beer, then or the wine or the beer or whatever, then
All right.
you'd be good with that.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna poison all their drinks. That's it.
All right.
What do
Does
I
he
do?
come? Does he come back in one piece?
Yeah, he comes back in one piece, just with hands in his pockets, just whistling innocently.
Well
Just,
When
done.
he
yeah,
comes back,
Yeah.
okay. When he comes back, I ask for details on what's going on. So I start to know they're partying, right?
All right. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
I hand Ardos the layout of the entire camp, basically where they're positioning. What the details are. Where's their arsenal? Where's their food? Warehouse, whatever. Yeah, the
yes.
whole
Okay.
shebang.
So here's what I'm gonna do. How many knights total do I have? 50? Or
I'm sorry?
how many knights total do I have?
You still have your full 20.
Full 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes
I
a lot to
split-
stop the fox sounds.
I split the 20 into groups of 5. Groups of 4. Rather, so there's 5 in each group. So we wait for an hour for the poison to take effect. So it's nighttime, right? This is after the battle. I want it in 2-hour shifts. Every 2 hours, a group of 5 will like raid the camp and never fight Instead, it's just to always keep them awake, burn everything, then run away, then do that in rotation for 8 hours, and then we attack them fully.
Yeah.
That's
just
not
keep
so
so
they're
very honorable of you, sir.
That's
Is
not
that not
very
honorable?
honorable.
But the lizard
But-
folk are up for it. The knights are not.
Is that not honorable? Damn, I just went full on tactician mode. Okay,
Yeah.
you know
No,
what?
but the lizard folk agree that this is a great idea. That knights aren't going to do it, but the lizard folk will gladly do it.
Then send the lizard folk to do it.
Yeah.
I assume this drops my honor, right?
If we go
I mean-
through with it, probably.
I mean, if we go through with it, it's dependent on whether or not we will. Because here's the real question we need to ask Falcon. If we go with this dirtbag strategy, will that give us a big enough bonus to make it worth it?
It'll give you some kind of a bonus. I'm not going to tell you how much.
Yeah, so that's the question we have to
It's more like
decide.
It's more like it's penalizing the
Actually-
enemy.
You know, for me, I think in Arto's perspective right now, he really fucked up hard, and that's more on like that's the more stain on his honor than the strategy would ever will, because he already like sacrificed an entire troop of archers, so he feels a bit obligated to kind of pay it back, even if it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the failure was so bad that Arthos is willing to sort of toss his honor a bit for this battle just to make it up for it. So he's gonna discuss with the raiders about that plan,
Alright.
and he doesn't mind them doing it because he needs this to be a win. He can't have any more losses. So
Yeah.
he doesn't care what people think.
Mhm.
So yeah, just raid them, keep them up, keep them tired, and then you charge them tomorrow, and then just while they're drunk, poisoned, and tired.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. So you do that, and I'd like you to roll another 1d100
And I will give him inspiration
plus 34 again.
with a D8.
Guys, there's no way, right? There's no way, right?
Please,
Don't
just-
jinx it. Just roll. Just roll.
Okay, well,
Much better. Much better.
much
That's-
better.
All right, I'm checking something here. Hang on. All right.
Finally, watching all of those like historic like documentaries is helping me
Yeah.
out.
That is not a Hywel victory. That is a rout. You just steamrolled them. There is no other way to put it.
Nice. That's good. A victory
Yeah,
is a victory. I don't
Arthos'
care.
entire
It's a
personality-
total victory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright,
I think that
they-
just feels right. That feels
Yeah.
right.
That does actually feel earned, considering that we lost and then we had to reevaluate our strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
You are-
assuming if we could, we would take some of the pirates prisoner.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
I mean, considering the steamroll, I assume they surrender, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, several of them did surrender. You took them you've taken them captive, and you are offering them their lives in return. I assume in return for them sailing you westward.
Yes.
that's the plan.
And maybe more for those who perform like exceptionally well. You know, maybe.
Maybe. All right.
Is there anyone? Okay, because here's actually what I want to figure out. Because we sort of chalked up the Nat 1 being they're actually smarter than we expected, right?
Yeah.
Was there anyone that was a catalyst for their strategy? Like anyone that
Oh,
used
okay.
giants well against us?
Yes, you found the man who was the catalyst, or rather, you found what's left of him,
Oh, fuck.
because
Oh,
Kaza did not take that loss well.
Okay.
He
Oh.
made sure to single him
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
I respect
That's
it.
fair. Do we find
I
like a frozen corpse?
Yes.
Would
Yeah, if
it be
you've
a
ever-
puddle, like a frost,
Yeah.
frost, and then he gonna burning hands it? And then it's just freaking
Have you
water.
ever? No. Have you ever? You guys have played Team Fortress, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what happens when you get when the spy stabs you with the icicle, right?
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
That's what these guys look like.
Okay.
That's what the guy looks like. That's what he left of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yes.
Who's the highest ranking person then? I'll
You
make
are.
them like are there. I mean the. Oh no, I mean in terms of the pirates,
One pirate troop.
because they will be the I know I'm the highest ranking. Okay, I get that. God damn it. It's me. Wow. Crazy.
Wow. I'm the most highest ranked person amongst these corpses. Who would have thunk it? I mean,
You do
I
find
guess.
someone who claims to be a first mate, though.
Okay.
All
I
right.
guess. I guess.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
let Finn and Isaac do the talking. I don't think it's a good look for the Lord
Sure.
to talk to.
Sure.
someone like that, right?
I'll talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna come up
I-
to him. I'm gonna go up to him and basically say, "Well, this did not turn out the way you thought it was going to. I'm going to assume."
No, it didn't.
Well, I'm here with a proposal, one that I think the remainder of your men will find interesting. You're going to help us sail west. Straightforward, simple. You help us sail there, we get what we need to get done, and then we come back home. We let you all loose, and you can do whatever you damn well please.
Right. Yeah, listen, after the beating you just dished out,
Hmm?
I'm a little doubtful. Make a persuasion check, Isaac.
That's my specialty. I'm gonna use luck because I can choose to because it would be a 19 no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna use luck because I want to see if I can get higher.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
It's
it's
19.
19. It's 19.
19.
Alright, yeah, so he says. So he says, the pirate says, oh, that's all you needed? Just ships?
We need ships and we need people who can sail them. And we need people who don't ask questions. You fall under that umbrella.
He just looks around. He's smart enough to realize which way the wind is blowing. He says, okay, yeah, you got yourself one pirate fleet.
We'll gladly take it.
Yeah, alright. Okay, yeah, if we'll get everything ready. If you'll just, let us go.
I will look at him and I will obviously get some people to get them out of their binds and get them. Can I make an insight check on this guy actually before I do that?
Yeah, sure.
The way you said that was kind of.
I was gonna make sure that he's not just gonna,
probably
tuck
gonna
tail and run.
He's probably gonna run.
I'm gonna use luck again because I want a higher number than that. Fuck. Okay,
Well, that's all you
13.
get.
13. Okay.
13.
Yeah, he's a little skeevy, but you think you can trust him. A little skeevy.
I mean, it doesn't hurt that you just leave someone with him, right?
Yeah. I will remind him. I'll say, I want to make this clear. This is a very transactional relationship that we have. You do what we want and what we need, and then you get to leave. Simple as that. Straightforward. And I will remind you that you got steamrolled once. We can do it again.
Yeah, of course. I have no doubt of that at all.
Good. I'm glad we could reach an understanding, my good, kind sir.
Right, yeah, sure.
And I will make the orders and get them started.
Right, you guys just keep a close eye on them as they get the ships ready.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone piles on, and you are off to the races.
Nice.
Oh, before we leave, can I do like one special thing? By the way, just to solidify our group. It's
What's that?
I remember doing this like because since we retracted the whole since we started fixing out the logistics.
Mm-hmm.
I remember before leaving, I wanted to give everyone we're not gonna fly by just the Hywel symbol anymore. We're gonna do something like a mix between. It's more like it's more of like a general symbol that we can all fall under to. So that it just expresses the idea that we're all like one unit rather than like a bunch of different guys coming together, right?
Yeah.
Because I want them to know, like, especially the lizard folk, after what I did, my strategic blunder, I want to make it clear both to the ogres and lizard men
Maybe
that I
it's like
treat them as my
a
own.
banner that's like a fox with a like leading a pack, like
Something like
almost
that. I
like
think that'd
yeah,
be cool. And like, I'm
yeah,
even willing to give it to the pirates. Like, no matter what, even if we force them into this deal, they're gonna be under my watch now as well.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put them all under, like, with this like identifiable patch, so everyone
yeah.
knows, like, that person to your left and right is your ally, right?
Welcome
Or
to the pack.
welcome to the
All
pack. Or
right.
else, I'll be honest. I mean, out there, we're gonna be fucked if he's like be divided, right? Let's be
Yeah.
real.
I
So,
think
the
Bay
best-
might. I feel like they're gonna be looking for opportunities to kind of screw us, but I think at the same time
At the same time, if
they're
we
probably
screw up,
gonna
we're dead.
they're probably gonna realize that like by the time we get there, they're also going to be kind of in too deep. So
to leave. So
we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see how it goes. All right. So as we get ready, is it okay if I just have a small RP thing with Finn?
Go right ahead.
All right, let's go. Sipping my soda. I want to see what this is about.
Okay. So all the preparations are being made on the coastal side. Things are busy. People are walking, lifting crates, getting food. At some point, I come find Finn, and I sit down next to him. It's been a long couple of days, hasn't it?
Finn is busy with the ropes. He's helping with the dogs. So yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
sure. Who would have thought of fighting a mummy lord? I mean, that's something.
I thought the craziness ended in the Feywild, but apparently it's following us like a black cloud.
Well,
Do you have a moment to talk, Finn?
sure. Yeah. With our luck, I was not even surprised. So, yeah. Let's go find a room. We go to a whatever dockside,
Yeah.
warehouse or
Yeah.
whatever. Just find a space. Okay.
Okay.
So, you were thinking?
Before we make this journey, and this is a vital one, I need to ask this. Do you know about, and I kind of rub under my eyes,
Know about
your complexion, when your eyes got scaly?
this is where you see Finn's face got really how should I put this? Scary. Like you said, you trigger something that's really awful. So awful that his first instinct is to kill anyone who talks about it. But
I do
just a
see.
Rest in peace,
second,
Isaac.
you got his murdery eye, and
I
then
do.
you realize that's he realized you are an ally. So that just passed, but for a second it's there. Then
I'm not here to judge, Finn. I want to make that very clear. But I need to know if and when we make it west, is there anything that we should be prepared for?
you know how much I hate to talk about beyond Mina. But
I know.
Ardos and you, we've been quite a family. And this house is what we have. So I guess it's time to talk about it. Okay. This is gonna sound bad, but have you ever heard of House Dragonbane.
Does that ring a bell to me, Falcon? I guess not. Oh
Hey,
no!
can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah,
can you hear me?
sorry,
Okay,
I
go
can hear
ahead.
you now.
Sorry. Yeah, make a history check. I don't
Okay,
know what happened there.
that's all good.
You probably wouldn't be
Twen-
high.
tw-
Yeah.
20,
Okay.
22.
Yeah, you've heard of it. Finn, what is this House of Dragonbane?
It's like a stronghold. The House of Dragonbane has been defending on the side of the dragons for quite a long time. Their home base, Castle Wyvern Fall, has been known for the frontier of defeating the dragons. So yeah, many
Oh, they're like one of the premier defenders
yes,
then,
they're
right?
like really big in fighting the dragons. At least generations of blood has spilled because of it. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm one of the Drake Ward, and because of the history check, the Drake Wards are the Lord's family name. So yeah,
So you come from a very prestigious family, I see.
for a bastard, yeah. You can hear his
Oh.
teeth green under the tone when he says it. So much so, my dear old pop, or whoever runs the family, the matron mother probably, sent assassins to kill me. If it weren't for Mina, I'll be dead. I'll be long dead. So yeah, now you know.
I nod. And it's not like he doesn't have any judgment towards this revelation. He's just taking it in.
Yeah.
He's
Finn
accepting it.
reveals part of his armor, and you can see a scar near his heart that's been quite deep. Probably inches before, fatal. So, yeah. That's the mark.
I kind of look at it and go, strange how we both have very similar pasts.
According to Mina, she did something. Not in her intent, but must have been a prayer been heard or whatever. Because I was supposed to be dead. A wound this deep, without any of them are, doctors or physicians. I should have been dead. But somehow, I'm alive.
You're a survivor.
Yeah, no shit. And yeah, he just being like really agitated. You can see visually. It's like opening up the old wound. And he was like, from that day forward, Phoenix Drake word is no more. It's just Finn's with Paul. Just that. However, I don't know. Like, if anyone would know, I'm still alive. Just say they won't be happy.
So we should be prepared if we do cross paths with the Drake Wards.
The Drake Wards are known for fighting dragons. They're known for sending out troops to hunt dragons. It's hard, but they consider it an honorable deed. So yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's been years since I've last saw any one of them. But yeah.
Isaac goes back to what you said about taking a new name. He says, it's interesting how we have to find some sort of identity for ourselves. Finn, I want to let you know that you're not the only one to have taken a name that is not rightly his. My last name is not Sildor. I don't know what my last name is. All I know is that my name is Isaac. But I wanted to become something different. And I have. And so have you. You're Finn, you're the new Finn. You're off Finn. And I have my faith in you. I do. And I wouldn't want to reopen these wounds unless I thought it was 100% necessary, considering the danger that lies ahead. And he kind of looks down for a little bit and he says, there's certain assurances that I need. And I know I've asked a lot of you tonight, but may I ask one last thing?
Finn's quiet, but he's not stopping you.
If things look bad, and things are dire, I need you to promise me that you will pull Artos out of the flame. And if I need to stop whatever is coming towards him, I will slow it down. But you will get him out of there if things get too dire. Can you promise me that, Finn?
I promise to protect him until my last breath. But I may have bite the dust before you, so I will probably bite the dust before you, so yeah.
Isaac kind of looks at you again and says, can you promise me that if it comes to it, you will get him out of there?
Dude, I'm in bigger shit. Like, seriously, no offense, but I will do my best in getting him out, but let me just say this. I will probably die before either of you. So, there's no need to worry about it. This, and Finn just puts finger around his eyes and, whatever. This scaly skins emerges, terrible eyes. You know what this reminds me of? Bloody dragons. So, maybe it'll happen. Maybe I'll die. Maybe I won't. But one thing I know for sure, this ain't normal. Like, this whole deal ain't normal. I can only promise you this. I'll do whatever I can, as long as I'm alive, to keep Arthur safe.
Isaac takes a deep breath. I can accept that. I'm gonna put my hand out.
Yep, I shake his.
So it begins. Westward we go.
And that's where this session ends.
Oh my god, we're actually sailing now, boys!
Yeah, we're actually sailing.
Yeah.
We're crossing the sea.
Crossing the sea.
Okay. Guys, I'm ready, getting ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? It'll be so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, just
Drop
some
and go.
extra information. When I designed the Finn character, his family name should be Dragonbane, but he's a bastard, so they only get the last name Drakeward.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so they're not the rightful heir. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put an image in here because I can't find a place big enough to hold my bootleg PDF. So I put a picture of the cover. Check your PDF libraries and see if you have that document. That's what I'm using.
Okay. Let's see.
It's in Discord.
Strong
I
with others.
I think I have it downloaded. So.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
In the back, in the very back, it has.
Nice.
Do we have a session next week or is it? 2
We
weeks
do
from
next
now?
week.
We do.
All right, let's go. I'm excited.
Nice.
Oh.
God.
I should be able to make that whole.
You know, I low-key want to get like a deed by the coast so I can just say to the pirates, "Yo, you want to be an official fleet?"
No, they probably
They
don't.
probably
God
would
damn
like. Just
My-
let
my
it
family-
go, please.
At the very end of the Stronghold and Followers, it has a list of how to create your army and go to war. We were doing a very simplified version of simple warfare.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, simplified warfare. If it works, it works. You know, like
Yeah.
if.
It is what it is.
It is what
Yeah.
I will say I've got some bad news. I'm probably not going to be able to make it next session because I work 9 to 5 on Sunday, so kind of need to.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
So we're
So
gonna
I don't
push
know.
on
Depending on what you guys want to do. I mean, if it's just traveling by boat, you could do like a session where you guys are on the boat if you want, and I could just be kind of
I guess
chilling.
It depends on Falcon. Like what happens is what is supposed to happen next week. Is it just travel or is it gonna be like
epic battle
intensive.
or anything?
you know like we're
Yeah,
going to have-
you'll travel, you'll make it there. I don't know about. I'm gonna take a look and see if there's gonna be a battle.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, like,
Not,
if
we
it's
can do
significant,
it. Yeah.
I want Bossman there because like I
True.
also like just all three of us present to sort of
Yeah.
like discuss like how things go is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And we
like
can always
even
do
missing
the
one person's
Pokemon.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys can do that. Sorry, it's just like I'm pre-scheduled.
it's alright.
that's all good.
Yeah.
It's all
It's all
good.
good.
Nah.
Okay.
But hopefully I'll get.
Simulating the real life like travel.
Exactly. Yeah, we're really getting into RP in that.
We really are.
Thank you for
Alright.
that RP thing, Finn. I've been wanting to do
Yeah.
that for a while.
You've been wanting. I've been wanting to do it for quite a long
For-
time. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm interested. I want to
actually
see where
asked-
that goes.
Yeah, I actually asked
Uh,
DM the first time. I was like, can we bring? I know we're doing a house thing that everyone contributes, but can we bring our backstory into it? He was like,
Yeah.
depends, because it's more about the house. I was like, okay, but I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Well,
like,
you know what I will say is that I think we're finally getting to the point in the story where our backstories are actually starting to come a little bit into
Yeah.
the forefront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this is kind of what we've been waiting for, because it's like we've been under the house long enough to kind of like, you know, establish it, know what it means, build alliances, fail at building alliances,
Yeah.
Yes.
and do all that. And now that we've gotten the house established, we're now like starting to fully like
Yeah.
establish our characters
And,
our
and I
motivations.
really like your back. I think it's a natural hook because like since they're gonna be naturally at odds with us, right? Like
Yeah.
the Dragon's Bane because
Yeah.
of who you are and you're under my wing, you're under my protection. If they do anything to you, that's a slight against me. We're gonna toss hands with these guys. I don't
You know why I built
Yeah.
this? It was for that intent. I didn't.
yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
I didn't want a normal enemy. I want something that we can all unite against. But it has to wait until the right moment. Like if
Yeah.
it's
I think
we're
like
getting there.
really
We'll get there.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I knew that your backstory was related to dragons, so that I was like, okay, well, now that we're actually going to the place with dragons, I think we could start initiating that
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
hey, okay, we can install Finn as like the rightful, we can install him.
I'm sure that will go
That
swimmingly.
would
I mean, if
Oh,
there's
so
no,
great.
if the bloodline dies out, the bastard takes the thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't give
how
a
that
shit
works.
if he's illegitimate.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
if it just that happens, then oh look at that, we have another lord in our party. That's so sick.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gotta go, but that was an awesome
As
session.
well. Yeah.
That was
All
great.
right. I'm glad y'all enjoyed. It's going to be an interesting next couple of sessions.
Mhm.
So as you find the vault, you explore it.